Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right. Here we go. So let me just turn that up a bit. And so I gotta change this. Hey, what's up, Darth Clown? Great name, I will say. Oh, okay, it's Phil. Right on. Okay, yeah, so that top fan thing is a thing on my end now. Okay, because I was watching a friend of mine stream, like, earlier today, and it was on there, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah, let's do the racing life. Nah, I'm good. I just want to just do arcade. Alright, let's see. What cars do we got? Alright. Oh, yeah, no worries, yeah. But I do kind of like the name Darth Clown, so I might just call you Darth. Let me just see, like what else can we do here? Toyota, an Audi. Alright. Okay, I think those are, like, the only three I have. The new EXP thing seems cool, actually. I mean, it's, like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of neat, I guess, but it's just not, like... This is one of those things that... It's not, like, one of those things I really, like, think about. Like, I think they're trying to do the whole Twitch thing, where they're, you know... Because I know on Twitch you can get, like, points as you watch, you know, your favorite content creators or whatever. Your favorite streamers. Okay, that's all the ones there. We can do prototype class? What is it? I don't even know that term. This is how you know. Oh, okay, this is like all like this crazy shit. I was gonna say, like, this is how you know I'm not a car guy when I don't even know these fucking terms. There's a super. I always like that version. A Mini Cooper. Okay, we'll just, like, pick the one in class 2, because that was, like, the default one. And why not? We'll pick the Lotus. Because fuck it. Alright. Yeah, I mean, ask whatever. I mean, you know, obviously, you know, if it's something I can answer, I'll tell you. And if not, I'll let you know. Yeah, I only use Twitch, like, very now and again. Okay, you actually, like, go with, like, R to accelerate. Okay. I was, like, pressing A, and I was thinking, like, oh, that doesn't do anything. Like a promote, like what, you mean like make you like a moderator or some shit? Cause, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I got like a decent amount of mods right now. I don't know, maybe if like one of them like ends up like, you know, deleting their account, maybe I might, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm not really like looking to get like more mods right now. Yeah, get the fuck out of my way. 1 second apart, damn. Now, this is a GameCube game. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, this game does look really, really good for GameCube standards. Yeah, this is, like, basically Ridge Racer on there. Of course, they call it, like, something different. I think it's called, like, what, like, R Revolution or some shit. Fuck you. Yeah. Oh, Canada. Hey, what's up, last line? Hope everything is going well for you. It really is, yeah, it was. Okay, let's pick a different car. Let's pick something in Class 1. Dodge Viper. I kind of want to use the Viper. And then we'll pick, like, that's a very weird shaped track. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Man, I hope everyone's doing well. Like I said, normally I don't stream during the week, but like I said, it was a holiday, and of course my plans got ruined because the weather was, like, fucking weird. It was, like, really hot, but then, like, quickly it like, fucking rained, and I was just all like, damn. Oh, okay. I realized how to brake. This looks kind of like an arcadey Gran Turismo. Yeah, it kind of does, actually. But yeah, it's Ridge Racer, though. So, you know. But yeah, it does. Like I said, it's very good. I always thought that that GT Cube game was also kind of very Gran Turismo looking as well. But that one was Japan only, though. Oh. The engineers, huh? Those guys that, like, never frickin' sleep.
Good. Now zip past that corner.
God, like, my corner turning is bad. My drifting. Okay, I just gotta, like, something, like, popped up right there, so I just needed to, it was bothering me. It was, like, the Steam notifier thing. I was just like, okay, can you, like, fuck off from the screen? Also, speaking of Steam, I actually did get a couple games off the summer sale, yesterday. So that was kind of cool, I guess. I didn't get, like a lot of games. I only just got a couple. Because, you know, I didn't want to go, like, too crazy. But one of those games that I got was that game that's being hyped up all the time, the Expedition 33. I got that yesterday. Obviously, I didn't play it yet, but I have it, and I will probably start playing it soonish at some point. That was one of them. I also did get Kingdom Under Fire, because I actually totally forgot those games were on Steam, because I didn't even have them on my wish list. I was all like, oh shit. I totally forgot these were on here, because those games don't emulate on the Xbox very well right now, and I'm just like, well, this is probably the better way of playing them, so fuck it, I'll get one of those. And then what were the other two I got? Because like I said, I think I only got like 4. The other one I got was, I got some I forget the name of it, it's like Death Wish something. It's basically like Sunset Riders kind of thing, or Contra, you know. But I'd say it's more similar to the Sunset Riders. I played it for a little bit, and it was pretty cool. I liked it. Seeing the cities make me want to go back to resume playing Parasite Eve. Well, you know. Well, I mean, wait, you were, if I remember right, oh my god, this turning is, I'm just doing really shit right now. If I remember, you were playing Third Birthday, right? Was it you that was playing that one? Or am I getting you mixed up with someone else that was playing it? I know someone was, like, telling me about it. Oh, nice, that's cool. The biggest purchase you did was Nier Automata. Oh, okay, right on. I do like that game, but it's not, like, an all-time favorite for me, though. Because I love the first Nier so much. Mainly for its story and its music and setting and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the gameplay is like, good, but it's just a little bit rough. But Nier Automata, like, it does have better gameplay, but, I feel like the story and the characters, I don't love them as much. But it had its moments, though. It had its interesting shit. Came Under Fire works perfectly good on Steam. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I knew you would know about that, because I know you were a fan of those games. Yeah, let's use the Auti. And, no, we'll use this track that looks like, Brass Knuckles. No, not Third Birthday anymore. Okay. Yeah, it was me playing Third Birthday. I'm on a boss that seems completely impossible to beat. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't get into Third Birthday. Like, I wanted to like it, but I don't know, man. It's fucking weird, but not weird in, like, a good way. It's, like, weird in a very strange way that I can't explain it without it sounding stupid.
Get ready for the first corner.
But no, the first one is my favorite, though. Like, I love that game. The second one, I don't think is, like, as bad as people say it is, but it definitely is, like, a disappointing game, considering they like, got rid of the thing that made it, like, you know, the series stand out. But as, like, a standard, like, horror game, like, I think it's fine. Like, I would rather play Parasite Eve 2 than, like, The Note. Howard the Duck. Anyone remember that fucking movie? Rovati? Interesting. Interesting name you got there. Yeah, you love Aya. I'm sure she's my number 2 after Claire Redfield. Nice. Nice. Those are good choices. Yeah, Claire Redfield was always, like, probably my favorite female character in, the RE series. A lot of people love Jill the most, and I definitely understand that. I mean, I like Jill too, obviously, but, you know, like I said, like, those earlier characters, like, you really can't go wrong with either of them. But yeah. They were all good. I heard Parasite 2 is very, very long. I just hope I complete Parasite Eve 1 peacefully without wrapping my head around confusing level design. Well, I mean, that's kind of the whole part of it, yeah. But, yeah, I never beat 2. I will say this, like, as someone that, like, that doesn't mind 2, like, I never finished it, clearly, but like I said, like, from what I played of it, like, I didn't hate it. It's so weird that Howard the Duck was the movie they decided to go with in the 80s for Marvel. That and The Punisher. Yeah, isn't that funny? Though the Punisher movie was actually pretty good. At least I really liked it. I know a lot of people hate on it too, but I don't know, I like it. I like the one with Dolph Lundgren. I think it's fun. Like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't put it on the same level as the one with Thomas Jane, but it's still, like a fun 80s action movie. Like, I would rather watch that over, like, a ton of other stuff out there. Hey, what's up, Extreme Wreck? How you doing? Man, it's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you've been doing good. Yeah, let's use a prototype car. Use, like, F-Zero looking things. And we'll use the green one, because, you know, green is my color on this channel. So, fuck it. Phillip Island. Phillip CDI Island. Alright. I prefer Jill over Lara Croft. I don't care what others say. I mean, I do too. Then again, I mean, you know, like... Well, Lara Croft is, like, one of those characters... Well, it doesn't help either that, like, I'm not, like, a huge fanatic about the games. But, you know, like, she's fine, I guess. Have I finished Parasite Eve 1? I almost did. I got to, like, close to the end of that game, and then I just, like, didn't end up finishing it. But I have seen, like, what the ending was, though, because I watched a friend of mine play the part that I got stuck at, and then I was just like, oh, okay, that was cool. But I would like to actually, like, fully do, like a playthrough of it one of these days. But like I said, like, I still consider it to be, like a top favorite game, you know? Deep fried baseball bat. Yeah, you know, that's like the first, like, question you want to throw at me there. Damn. Well, then again, that is like the most extreme wreck comment that could get made. Oh my god. Green is the most flexible color. I mean, you could put it on everything, right? Put that shit on everything. Yeah, Tomb Raider is one of those games that, like, I really want to like it. But, well, first of all, those old PS1 games, like, trying to do platforming with tank controls is just a big, hard pass. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, okay, like, everyone shits on, like, Bubsy 3D for being a platformer with, like, tank controls, but I'm like, well, Tomb Raider ain't all that much different, honestly. Like, okay, yeah, like, at least it has, like, better, like, level design than Bubsy, and, you know, obviously the graphics are, you know, a little bit more better. But control-wise, honestly, it's, like, almost the same shit to me. The one, I know, one of the newer ones I played, like, wasn't bad, but, like, I don't know, it was a little generic. Hey, what's up, Ignacio? How you doing today? Oh my god, this car. Holy shit. I'll finish it before you stream it, and when you'll stream it, you'll go try beating it again. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, like, you know, there's a lot of games that I love that I've never, like, beaten before. Because, you know, like, because I feel like, you know, you can still, like, play, like, through, like, a good portion of a game, and even if you don't end up finishing it for whatever reason, you can still, like, love it, you know? Like, I love all these, like, Castlevania games, but fuck, like, I've never beaten, like, most of them, because I'm not good at them. But yeah. My favorite kind of unicycle is the one that doesn't, like, fall apart immediately. Yeah, I mean, there are aspects of Tomb Raider I can appreciate. Yeah, even the Tomb Raider Anniversary seems to be a confusing mess, or maybe my brain is underdeveloped to understand. I mean, it's possible. I like the newer Tomb Raiders personally, but I did play some in the past, like Angel of Darkness and Legends, and those were alright. I hear Angel of Darkness, I think, is the one that I always hear a lot of people, like, shit on the most. Like, they're saying, like, oh, that was, like, the down point of the series, but I've never played that one. Legends I never played either, but, like I said, the newer ones, like the reboot one that they did there, like I said, like, when I played it, like, it wasn't bad. Like, I don't think it was, like, a terrible game. I just thought it was just a little bit average. Yeah, we're gonna use the Subaru. Oh, these are like... Oh, these maps are like... Oh, it's the reverse. Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, let's do Windmill Hill. But, oh wait, I already read that. It's funny how most Tomb Raider devs got high-level technology. The first thing they made sure was to make her... Yeah. Well, at least in, what's it called there? Because I think the very first Tomb Raider game, like, wasn't, like, her breast, like, literally just a block? Like, there was no, like, physics to it whatsoever. Oh, there's, like, no cars in this one? Like, other vehicles? I'm just all by my lonesome. Angel of Darkness did have problems, but it had some cool story aspects, plus it was more open world than the ones before it. Oh, okay. That is, I guess, a little interesting. Oh, I like fell off the track. Holy shit, look, oh my god, look at me go. Okay, how do I like back up? Yeah, okay, at this point we're not even like worrying about finishing this race. We're just gonna just fucking drive around like a maniac. Hey, what's up, Sai? Yeah, I was so okay, so I was watching a friend of mine stream earlier today, and that, yeah, that, like, whole, like, top fan shit is, like, keeps popping up, and it's weird. I don't get it. It's definitely a YouTube thing of them trying to be like Twitch. That's basically what that is, but... No, they weren't trying, it was the second game they gave, oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, okay, at least I got that right. They remembered apparently fixed... The remaster apparently fixed issues with it. Oh, wait, did they do a remaster of Angel of Darkness? Did they actually? I did not know that. Yeah, it's a copy of Twitch. Yeah, but here's the thing, like, what do you, like, do with the EXP, though? Because at least on Twitch, you can, like... Yeah, we'll say this area is kind of cool looking. Anyways, like, 'cause at least on Twitch, like, you get, like, points, and then you can, like, redeem them for stuff. Like, you know, you can, like, I don't know, like... Get someone to, like, drink water. Or sometimes you can throw in, like, goofy shit in there. Which is, like, kind of amusing. Like, I kind of like it, but... You know, it's not something that, like, made me go, like, oh my god, I need to transfer over to Twitch just for that. But yeah. Like, you know, it's a thing. Oh, the EXP... Oh, hey, what's up, Acidonia? Yeah, the EXP does nothing. Great. It's just for show, I guess. Wizard 101. Why does that make me think of... Wasn't that show on Disney Channel? Or is that Zoe 101? I don't fucking remember. Okay, I'm gonna do one more race, and then I'll, like, change games. This game's not bad. Like, it's pretty cool, but... What are these? Oh, this is, like, really old shit. Which I tend to like. Yeah, we're gonna use this one. Oh, happy Canada Day. Oh, hey, what's up, Yurgo? Thank you. Yeah, hope everything's going good. It's engagement bait to get people to chat a lot to get meaningless point. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know, if there was a way to turn it off, I would, but I don't know. Like I said, as soon as I started streaming, it, like, popped up, and I, like, looked in the thing, and it doesn't say. So I was like, ah. Well, whatever. That, well, first of all, let's go Greenfield, which makes me think of, like, Emerald Hill. But also, that map design, it looks like a rubber ducky. We'll do that one. Why not? They'll probably utilize the EXP eventually. The system was just recently implemented. Yeah, probably. And from that point on, they made her boobs big boob characters, except in Reboot they made them smaller, only that the Reboot changed their personality from the original. Yeah. Yep. I remember... Oh, it's an MMO. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't know shit about that. I don't play that shit. Well, I mean, I used to play a couple of them as a kid, but, like, then I kind of realized that, you know... just not into this shit. Oh my god, why is the turning of this car, like, so shit? Or maybe I'm just shit at it. Probably the second one. Hey, what's up, Addy? Oh, Professor Addy, how you doing? Oh, look, there's the Michelin Man. Like the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy from Ghostbusters. Is this Gran Turismo? Actually, this is a Ridge Racer game on the GameCube. But it does look very Gran Turismo-like, though. Yeah. Yeah, well, I think the game is just called R Evolution.
Keep the heat on and encourage him to slip up.
Oh, you actually got your controller to work with PS2 and GameCube? Nice.
Nicely executed.
You know, I should try to play another PS2 game on here.
This guy should be a breeze to shake. In this game, a little pressure goes a long way.
But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. Like I was saying, like, I wasn't planning on streaming today. I was actually gonna go out, but the weather here ended up being really shit. So I was like, well, guess I'm also stay home and I don't know what I do. I mean, earlier I was playing, like, one of the games that I've been playing. Because, for those that don't know, because I didn't talk about it last time, but, I was actually, the game I've mostly been playing lately was, Valkyria Chronicles 3 on PSP. And it's been really good. But, yeah, that's basically been my main game for now. But of course, with these newer games I bought off the Steam sale, there is a chance I might have to switch over to one of those at some point. Yeah, fuck you.
Don't get sloppy. The race isn't over yet. Enough playing around. Lose it. Perfect. Come on.
There we go. I beat them with this, like, old-ass car. Yes, it was Japan only, but it has been fan-translated. And the fan translation, like, it seems, like, pretty decent. The only thing that's, like, wrong with it is that the, there are some times where, like, the text kind of goes, like, outside the box of the text box, but outside of that, it's very readable, though. But yeah, that's the one I've been playing. I actually skipped 2, and the reason I skipped 2 was because I thought it looked kind of lame compared to, like, the other ones. And plus the story in 3 just sounded way more interesting, so I was like, yep. Actually, we'll do one more. What game should I touch on PS2? I know RPGs, but I want something else. That's a good question. There's a lot. There's a lot to pick from. Have I played Driver 2? Yes, I have. I actually own a copy of that game. Let's do Drag Class. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. I like that. That's like super 2000s looking. Yeah, we'll get the charger. Yeah, there's like a shit ton. Like I said, when I go through my library of PS2 stuff, I'll, yeah, we'll do this one. Common translation issue? Yeah, I mean, like I said, like, it doesn't super bother me. Like, I'm not, like, one of these guys that has a stick up their ass about that kind of shit. Because you also gotta remember, too, like, these are fan translations. Like, people that do this shit, like, they're not getting paid for it. So, like, I get it. I get that things are gonna be, like, not perfect. People call Valkyria Chronicles 2 Valkyria Persona. Pretty much. And here's the thing, like, as much as I do like the Persona games and like then like the later Trails games and such. I just don't think that setting works for that series, you know? I just don't think it does. 'Cause especially like the first game was so fucking good, you know? Like it had like such a very like unique story for like an RPG because it's like very like, you know, like a unique war going on that has, you know, some influences from like real life war stuff, and then on top of that too you got some like really good character moments. And yeah, there's actually like a really tragic death scene in that game that, okay, well I didn't actually cry on it though, but it actually did make me a little sad. Not gonna lie, but yeah, no, like, that game was really fucking good. So you go from, like, that to, like, this, like, weird, like, guy having to go to high school and, like, date a bunch of people while they, like, fight and shit. I don't know, it was just weird. So, and like I said, the third game's story just sounded way more interesting, and it has a really cool premise, because it's basically about these, like, there's like a squad of characters that were like criminals, and they're like sent to get like to go on missions where they're pretty much like they have a high chance of like dying because, you know, like I said, they're criminals. So it's either A, they just, you know, spend time at a fucking POW camp, or B, they go out on the battlefield but take on these hard missions and, you know, yada yada. And I just think that's cool. I think that's an interesting idea. I know I played the free roam of it. I'm not gonna finish after I'm done with Parasite Eve. Valkyria Chronicles seems okay, but the gameplay was weird. I know one thing about the gameplay that they did change was that there's like no sniper class in that game, apparently, which I thought was kind of odd. The third game, they actually did brought it back, but you have to unlock it, which is like, okay, well that's fine. I don't mind that. Thoughts on grilled hockey puck flavored chicken wings? I don't even know that was even a thing. How do you use the nitro, I wonder? Also, I'm in first apparently, and I didn't even realize it. No, Valkyria Chronicles 1 is on PS3 originally, but you can get it on, like, almost everything now. Like, they have it on PS4, Xbox. I think they have it on the Switch, and it's also on PC, too. Yeah, it's basically on, like, everything. Pretty much. But yeah, no, that game's really, really good. Like, I would definitely recommend it for sure. It does kind of have a little bit of a tough difficulty spike early on, because I remember Chapter 4 or 5, I forget which one, but I remember one of those chapters had a mission that was pretty annoying for an early mission. That got me stuck for a while, and it got a lot of other people stuck, but eventually I did it, and man, that shit was so annoying the first time. But then after when I got further into the game and I replayed it again, and you know, after knowing what to do, I was like, oh, well, damn. This is perhaps the racing game of all time. No, the racing game of all time is The Race on PS1. The Simple Series game, that's the racing game of all time. It's just called The Race. That's it. That's all you fucking get. No snazzy title whatsoever. I gotta check if my siblings left a Steam wallet change to see if I can get something on sale. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I got a couple games on the Steam sale yesterday. I kind of talked about it earlier, but yeah, I didn't get anything like super, like I didn't get like a crazy amount of games like you would expect, but like I just got like I think like 4. Yeah, one of them was Kingdom Under Fire. The other one was that Death Wish something, basically like Contra sort of. And then I got Severed Steel, which was a game that I had on my wish list for a while, and I saw like the price compared to like its original price, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? I'll add that. It looked cool. I think it's like a first-person shooter as like an anime chick, so it's like, fuck it, why not? And then of course I got the I got Exposition 33 because, well, I kind of want to play a game with combat similar to Shadow Hearts, so I was like, yeah, I kind of want to give this shit a try. Because I actually do have interest in that game, even without all the hype. Like, I actually did have interest in it. For, like I said, the combat looked cool.
Victory is just around the corner. What can I say? That was
Did you just get both Kingdom Under Fragments or just one? I think I just got one, which was the Crusaders, which I believe is the first one, right? Like, that is like the... Because I think I have it on the original Xbox, but I wanted to get it on here. Valkyria Chronicles on the Sega 32X. Man, what would have that looked like? I know, like, the PSP graphics for 3, well, I guess 2, like, I think looks kind of similar to it as well. Okay, yeah, it's, I'm kind of done with this game. This game was, it was fine. Oh, hey, what's up, Semboy? How you doing today? Yeah, let me just get a drink here. But, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, like, what I was talking about with, Valkyria Chronicles on PSP is that, like, the graphics in it, like, almost look like a weird in-between of like, a PS1 and a Dreamcast game. So when I was playing it, I was kind of thinking, like, man, like, you know, if they made this series, if Sega did make this series, like, on the Dreamcast, like, this is probably what the game would have looked like. Okay, I'm gonna switch to PS2. Because, Addy needs a PS2 recommendation. And I got loads of them. Oh, hey, welcome back, Phil. Yeah, I'll install this little update. The other day I was playing Hell Knight, and I like it, but it's way too janky, and some characters are pure brain dead. Yeah, Hell Knight's a game that, like, I really want to like it, but every time I play it, like, I just think it's just boring as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the way it looks, but, like, I just remember, like, a lot of the, like, hallways you're going through all look the same, and it gets confusing, and blah, 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 and also, like, I mean, the story seems kind of interesting, but it's told very weirdly. It's also just a very cryptic game, too, and I'm just like, I just can't deal with this. Hey, what's up, Hajime? How you doing? Okay, I'm just missing some shit here. Yeah, they have that one, and I think the other one was Heroes. Was Heroes the 360 one? Because I've heard, if that's the one I think it is, I've heard that 360 one was, like, not great. But I could be wrong on that, though. I might be getting a mix up with another game. I want to see if Terry has a little interest on Expedition 33, but he mentioned his taking a recent video about it, so... Well, dude, he's never gonna play fucking anything like that, dude. I mean, like I said, like, I want to play it. Like, the reason why I'm interested in playing that game has nothing to do with, like, the hype and shit. Because, like I said, like, there's a lot of people that are jumping on the bandwagon with that game, and that's cool. Like, you know, can we just be glad that there are people out there that are, like, actually praising a game that actually looks interesting rather than, like, your typical fucking AAA Bethesda slop? Or not even just Bethesda slop, but, you know, like these, like, generic-ass, like, open-world games that I just so don't give a shit about. Or, like, another, like, Call of Duty, like, game, you know? Like, I would rather, like, an RPG, like, because let's say if I do play Expedition 33 and I'm like, it's fine, like, it's overrated, like, but it's, like, you know, but it's not bad, whatever. Like, at least, like, yeah, like, it'd be overrated as hell, but at the same time, like, I'd be like, well... it at least has, like, some interesting shit going on with it from what I know about it. And, you know, and of course it's an RPG with an interesting combat system. Like, I'm glad that, like I said, something like that is getting praised and, you know, like I said, not like the typical shit that gets praised all the fucking time. That's just annoying. Anyways, that's my little rant on that. How does a Canadian national anthem go? It's like, oh, Canada, we stand for our native land, and... fuck. our home and native land, and then true and patriot love, and something. Fuck. See, this is how you know, like, I don't, like, I haven't been to school in, like, ages when you're, like, forced to hear it, like, every day. God, I look like such a fucking idiot for getting that wrong. But that's okay. Like I said, it's not like you go to work and having to, like, hear that, you know? No, I'm just gonna do whatever. Yeah, sorry, I'm just catching up on chat here. The whole existence of PSP is something between PlayStation and PS2, which is Dreamcast. Even controls are the same. Yeah, no, it's yep. Kinetica and Downhill. Unfortunately, I don't have those games. I have played Kinetica before, and it's pretty cool. Downhill Jam, I still never played that, but I remember seeing it, and it did look kind of interesting, but I never downloaded it, though. Yes, Contra Shattered Soldier is really good. Really hard, but it's good. No, the 360 was Circle of Fire, and it was more of an RPG-esque game. It was mid. Okay, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I thought Heroes was, like, the not good one. I actually respect what Expedition 33 achieved and made Square Enix get a wake-up slap. And as they should, because, dude, like Square Enix is kind of in, like, a weird fucking situation. I mean, they've been in a weird shit in, like, forever, you know, but... The real Canadian anthem is the Rush song. You know what? I would have preferred that. But what would it be, though? Would it be fucking Tom Sawyer? Or would it be, like YYZ? Actually, that'd be sick. So yeah, no, we got some shit. Obviously, we got Kupasaneng, and then yeah, Blood Will Tell is pretty cool, but that game's also like hard. We got the Bouncer, which is a LOL game. I really like Bujin Guy, and then yeah, Chain Dive is pretty cool. Yeah, I love the OST in Chain Dive. Yes, I agree. Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam, like a GBA exclusive to me, despite the console version existing. Well, then that wouldn't mean it's exclusive, wouldn't it? From when I played a Crimson Tears, I actually did kind of like it. I mean, the boss battles were a little, like, not great, but everything else about it, like, I actually thought was pretty decent and solid. Definitely better than I've heard about it. I need to continue with Twin Sanity at some point. Oh, it's Downhill Dominate. Oh, there you go. I know the game you're talking about. You're talking about the game where you're on the bicycle and you're, like, literally riding down, like, mountains and shit. But, yeah, let's see what else. I still haven't played Ghost in the Shell. I really should, though. Dark Watch is pretty cool. I like it. Although I mainly played it on the Xbox originally, but I do have it on here because, you know, obviously the PS2 version, like, emulates better. But it's a pretty cool, like, first-person shooter, though. I forgot about Tony Hawk Downhill Jam. That was on PS2 and the Wii, I think. Yeah. I remember it being on the Wii. Kind of forgot about it being on PS2, though. Yeah, Uruka 7... This is a game that, like, I really want to, like, Emperor Fantasia. Like, I really want to like that game because I really love the aesthetic to it, but, man, it's so, like, fucking cryptic bullshit, though. Plus, it's another game with a time limit, which also, like, kind of grinds my gears. Yeah, I think I will go with Ghost in the Shell, with it, but I just kind of want to just talk more shit about all this shit I own. Talk more shit about the shit I own, yes. Because that's a phrase. Got all the Growlancer games, which I love. Gone Hand is great, but, you know, obviously it's one of those games that, like, you know, it's very spam heavy. It's gonna make you tired real quick. Love me some Haunting Ground. I love Blood Money. I had such a blast when I was replaying it in recent time. I had such a good-ass time with it. I really need to play this, the Magic Pengull. Like, I still haven't played it. If I'm not mistaken, I think Hayao Miyazaki was did something with this game. Like, he did, like, some art stuff in it, which is cool. Makken Shao is basically the PS2 version of the Dreamcast game Makken X. which I don't know, for some reason I actually kind of like the PS2 version more. I know there's a lot of like Dreamcast like fanatics that will always be like, no, the Dreamcast version is better at everything. But honestly, I don't know. I kind of like it on here a little bit more because I feel like the controls just make more sense because, you know, at least you get a second analog stick, which really helps. And then Nightshade I actually completed not in recent years. Like they actually completed like a couple months ago. It's pretty enjoyable. Nightmare Before Christmas game is pretty underrated, I think. Like it runs on the Devil May Cry engine, which is kind of funny. But it's kind of cool. And, you know, obviously we know what Metal Gear is, we know what Mortal Kombat Armageddon is, and then Mega Man X8 I need to go back and play. But for what I played of it, it was pretty cool. I liked it. I don't know if I like it better than 4, but I do think it is a pretty cool one. I smell AVGN. Yeah, God Hand is another certified best game, if only if it wasn't for yeah, well, is it actually still expensive? I've heard that game, the price on that game kind of like goes like up and down a lot, but then again, I don't pay attention to that shit anymore, because I don't need to. I got some stuff to do around the apartment, then gonna resume my Final Fantasy Tactics stream in a while. You'll have a good one, Bio Crew. Yeah, no worries, dude. I thank you. Yeah, thank you for stopping by as always, and yeah, hope you have a good one. Was a Nightshade an NES game? Yes, it was. It was that game with like that spy looking dude shaking his fist in the air. Yeah, that game. I think it was like a point and click. Yeah. But yeah, obviously it's nothing to do with that. But it's funny that they both have the same name though. Rumble Roses is a LOL game. This is also another LOL game too. Robotic Alchemic Drive. Rad. That game is hilarious. Then, oh, hey, what's up, Ruby? How you doing? Man, it's been a while. I hope you've been doing well. Hope you've been doing good. Ready? Every time I say this name, I keep thinking it says, Rattata Stories. It's like Rattata from Pokemon. I actually did play a little bit of that game. It actually did seem kind of interesting. Very goofy. Had some pretty goofy moments that I was, like, not expecting. Then, you know, Onimusha 3 I love. And then, you know, Samurai Warriors 2 I love. Samurai Western was also pretty interesting, but it's also, as again, like, with God Hand, it is another game that you're always, like, constantly spamming buttons, so it gets tiring to play. Also, Samurai X 20XX is not good, but that's another game that's also just so stupid that it's funny. And then, obviously, Shadow Hearts is my all-time favorite. You know, we don't need to say much more on that. And same thing with the Shin Megami Tensei games. I love all that shit, too. Shining Force EXA, from what I played of it, it actually did seem pretty enjoyable. I actually liked what I played of it. And Shining Tears, like, I really like some of the character designs in that game, but I do remember it feeling kind of weird. I don't know. It was a bit of a weird one, though. But EXA, though, seemed better. And same thing with Neo, from what little I played of that one. Rad, I'm trying to convince Eric Landon to try that on a stream. Oh, that would be fun. Dude, that game is such a good stream game because it's so stupid. And I love it. I almost kind of want to play it, but maybe I'll do it later. What emulation program is this? You like the layout of it? Oh, it's PCSX2, but it's like the newer version of it. And yeah, and I like customize all like my box art stuff because, you know, I like customizing shit. And then, you know, speaking of LOL games, we got the Sniper 2. Yeah, that's also the other one that's also, like, funny stream game. I need to play Shinobi, because I still haven't played that. Let's see, anything here that's, like, you know, I can say anything. Yeah, because, you know, we all know I love Soul Calibur 3. And, okay, Steambot Chronicles is a weird one. It's like a mech game, but the controls in it are also like kind of weird. It's almost like Rad, but it's not as like goofy as that game. Although it does have its goofy stuff in it though, but it's pretty interesting. And we know about the Tekkens and all that stuff, and then obviously we know I love the shit out of Trapped. And actually, you know, Tsunagi Atonement, I reviewed this game years ago, and I actually really like it a lot. In fact, that's another game that also has a combat system that's similar to, like, you know, like Shadow Hearts and for the Expedition 33 and Paper Mario and all these like other freaking, you know, mini game to attack kind of things like Legend Dragoon, whatever. Like it has a similar thing like that, which is another reason why I really like it. And you know, Urban Reign is great. I love that game too, even though it's really hard, but it is really fun. Is Urban Reign button spammy? Not really. It's not really that button spammy to me. Like, yeah, like the button combinations are pretty simple, and you can easily just spam them over and over again. But it's not like God Hand where you're like constantly being like, like spamming like one button. It's not like that. No. I mean, I love all my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Ys Arcanopician I really like. I really need to beat that game one day. There being a PS2 version of Hype sounds even faker. Hype the Time Quest, it's a game that looks fake to me, but it's actually real, and I know about the Game Boy Color version. Yeah, I actually reviewed the Game Boy Color version. And, yeah, Hype the Time Quest, where was that? That was, like... Yeah, it's a Playmobil game. I actually played the PC version of it years ago. Well, I had the demo disc of it, because it came with, like, one of the Playmobil sets I had. And, yeah, the game always seemed really cool, but I know the last time I tried playing it, it had, like, weird emulation issues. I don't know if it still does, but maybe one day I might have to boot it up. Yeah, then we're going to the Japanese section, where we got Akudaikan, which I love, and this is the second one, so it's the best one. Yeah, I deleted the third one and put it on my hard drive, because I didn't need it. Hey, what's up, Terry? How you doing? And hey, what's up, Turbozone? How you doing, too? Happy 51st days. Oh, God. I didn't really do much, and all I did in the hour that I played was I played, what was it, that Namco racing game, like Ridge Racer, but it was on the GameCube. Oh, did I forget to do that? Oh, I must have... Yeah, hold on, I can do it right now. I kind of forgot. I just kind of like went. So unfortunate we didn't get Sailor Moon PS. Oh, dude, I know, dude. I would love to get a newer Sailor Moon game, especially if it was like another beat 'em up, like action game. Like I think that would be great. Like I know I mentioned in one of my videos saying that like they should do like a Sailor Moon game similar to like Yakuza or something. I think that'd be awesome. That game beside Don Pachi. I saw it from my shmup enjoying friend. Oh yeah, this game. I always forget the name of it, but it's a weird game where you play as this like little like toy robot of an anime figure and you shoot at bugs. Let's see, what else do we have on here before we jump to Ghost in the Shell? Because I do kind of want to try that. I know this Kamen Rider game is basically like Resident Evil, which is one reason why I want to try it. Oh yeah, this game was actually really fun too. The Kinnikuman fighting game. It's actually a lot better than the GameCube one. It has like a lot more characters, and the control layout like makes more sense to me. I wish Hay would make a new Sailor Moon game. I feel like there's a loyal fan base, but you don't get enough love for it. You know what's weird? I feel like Sailor Moon still gets enough, like, love today, though. Like, I mean, like, not only did we get, like, the newer, like the Crystal series... I know the Crystal series is not new anymore, but, you know, but it's newer. And I still see people make merch of it. They still, like, sell figures and shit. Like, I don't know. It's weird that they haven't made one. I don't know. It is very strange why we haven't. And if we did, it was probably gonna be some mobile game shit, which is, like, whatever. Earth Defense Force Toy Edition. I love the Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, PS2. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing in a moment here. I just want to like I said, just want to like talk about some of this shit for a moment, because like I said, Addy, like he's like, what are some PS2 games? And I was like, well, I got like a whole bunch. And yeah, then we got the Simple Series shit. A lot of this stuff's a little harder to recommend because obviously some of these games, like, you know, you kind of have to know what you're doing. But then, you know, you got like Sengo's Bastor X, which is a fighting game, really good one. And then, you know, the Fist and North Star fighting game is really good too, made by the same people actually. And yeah, okay, I'm just gonna play it right now. Where are you? There you are. This is a game I've always wanted to play, but this game like always had emulation issues for years. I'm sure it probably works a lot better now. I know I did see the little thing where it said like, oh, the recompile thing is like blah blah blah. Gex wasn't on PS2. I know, right? Oh, it's from Cavia. Oh no, it's the same people that did Dragon Guard. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna skip the intro in case, like, Bandai's all like, no! You're stealing! You're stealing our show! Let's try the training, because, like, I don't know what the controls in this game are gonna be like. Namco X Capcom, I assume, is a bit of a drag to play. I haven't played it. Well, but I have played Project Cross Zone, and it is basically that, so I'm gonna assume yes. Shell and the Ghost. Have you ever played the Yu Yu Hakusho PS2 game? I did try it, and it's pretty shit. There is a PS2 version that was Japan only that was apparently a lot better, but I still haven't played it though. But I should try it one of these days. Expect very stiff controls since it's Cavia. Yeah, so I'm gonna... Okay, yes, I know how to move around. Well, movement-wise, this isn't bad feeling. I know this was my first Cavia game. I reviewed this early on TurboZone 2016. Right on. But, I actually don't remember what my first Cavia game would be. It might have been Dragon Guard 2, honestly. It might have been. I can't think of another game I played, like, before that was from them. I love so many PS2 game menus. Most are simple, but still better than most game menus today. Oh, I agree. Yeah, no, there's a lot of really cool-looking menus and lots of, like, cool UIs and such. No, I 100% with you on that. This game's got some fun hacking and parkouring and gunplay. I feel like this game, like, you know, just from looking at it, kind of reminds me of Oni from Bungie. For those that remember that game. That game is pretty cool, too, though it's very hard. Yeah, so yeah, we just gotta go in through here. Oh, you're first for Dragon Guard 1? I mean, that seems like that would be, like, most people's. Beat down fisting your mom for vengeance is also Cavia. I actually forgot that was from them. Is it something about, like, R2? Okay, the jumping, I will say, is definitely a little stiff feeling, but, you know, hopefully, like, it won't be, like, too bad. All the light gun games were Cavia. Oh, yeah, I didn't really play any light gun games on PS2, though. So many games on PS2, it's starting to give me a choice paralysis. Dude, that's like my whole life. R1 you can grab. Oh yeah, this is like where it's teaching me how to do that shit. Hooray, you did it. Are you teabagging in this game? Well, I am now. Wait, can I, like... Okay, I guess I can't do it here. Okay, so I like, actually have to, like, hold on to R1. Okay. Japan-only PS2 visual novels, yeah, that are untranslated. Those are so fun to play through. Oh, they're gonna teach me how to climb a ladder? Oh my god. I never would have figured that out. As much as you enjoy Summon Night, you don't do well with visual novels. Yeah, because those games do have a lot of story in them, huh? For me, it really depends. Like, obviously, like, you know, for a visual novel, like, not only do I need to be in the right mood to play it, but also, you know, obviously, the story needs to be good. It needs to have good pacing and stuff. Like, if there's just a bunch of, like, filler at the start of a visual novel, like, yeah, I'm not gonna care. Like, I know there's that, those, like, ones that are mixed with tactical RPGs there. Like, what was it, Tears of Tiara and Yumiwari Moto or some shit. Like, those two games, like, I really, like, wanted to like them, but man, like, there's so much, like, just filler in the beginning of shit that just has nothing to do with anything. I'm just like, what the fuck? Oh, wait, what did I do? Okay, I did that. Okay, how do I, like... Shit, like, the one time I was too busy reading the chat, I didn't even, like... Okay. If only Surgeon 3 taught you how to climb ladders. Well, I mean, judging from what I know of that game, I feel like they kind of failed on trying to teach you how to do anything. Okay, so I can know how to do it once, but how do I do it, like, twice? Oh, okay. Okay, this is definitely, does not control like Mario 64. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, almost. Okay, I think I get what you have to do. It's just very awkward. Fuck. Have you ever considered speedrunning visual novels? I mean, yeah, you could do that, but then you wouldn't get, like, anything out of it. Fuck. This isn't a Star Ocean. Okay, there we go. We made it up here. God, that is like... Wall jumping training... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, like... I mean, I figured it out, but, like, damn, that it was, like... Okay, firing. Okay, L1. You know, it's I just speaking of Star Ocean, I did see when I went out and bought my Steam gift card from GameStop yesterday. I looked through like their discount bin, and they already had the newest game in there on PS4, the Divine Force, and they had it for like $20. And I was like, damn, that's actually cheaper than what it is on Steam right now. But I didn't buy it though. At least the reloading is quick, like, holy shit. Wait, is that all you do for firing? There's no, like, lock-on or anything? I forgot that Shikigami 2 and PS2 got an amazing English dub. Yes, it did. And that English dub is amazing. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I'm surprised you enjoyed Seven Night Tears Crown. I praise that game's pacing. Yeah, honestly, from what I played of it, I liked it. I haven't gone back to it since, but, like, yeah, I would like to at some point. What the fuck? You survived a frickin'... There you go. Curious George on PS2. You know, I actually have seen that game around before. Reloading shouldn't even exist. Dude, like, the game, like, this game is so, like, quick, though, that, like, it almost doesn't even exist, the fact that it's so quick. Wait, L2... Okay. Okay, I, like, knocked him out, like... Oh, wait, there's, like, other people. I'll say this combat, it already does feel a little bit, like, better than Blood Rain, which I played recently. Okay, L2 lets you perform a super attack on weapons such as a hand grenade or knife, okay? Gex is the ultimate life form. Hey, what's up, Shiflako? How you doing? I'm fake, huh? You're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words. Oh, I missed. Imagine having to be one of these, like, display people. I mean, they're probably not actually real people, but imagine just being like, yep, this is my life now. Why do I assume that you can do Hurricane Rana in these kinds of games? I mean, it'd be cool if you could. Be great. And tap R1, you can perform moves, which gives you... Oh, okay, they're talking about the... Okay, what the fuck? Why is it like not doing anything? I mean, does that count as evade? The world's longest tutorial. I completed it. I didn't feel like I did it. What did Canada even do to get a day? Exist? Well, it's the same reason why that America exists. You know, the fact that, like, Canada Day and Independence Day, well, you know, I guess you could say America Day, they're, like, so close to each other. Like, they're only, like 3 days apart. Long and slow like the show. Okay, so you just press X on a dude. Okay, so it said, like, press X and... Hey, what's up, Malta? How you doing? They felt left out on July 4th, so they had to compensate by getting a day for themselves early. I mean, just, why not, right? Fuck. You know what's funny? The guy that wanted me to play this isn't even, like, here right now. But, yeah, no, okay, so I'm pressing X, and just, like, it's not doing fuck all. You know, I could just quit the tutorial, but the thing is, if I do that, though, like, okay, what happens if I click restart? Is it gonna restart the whole thing? Okay, good, thank God, okay. Okay, let me read through this, press X button. Okay. Yes, okay, we did that. Oh, okay, so I have to, okay, see, I think, okay. So I have to, like, there we go. Oh, I'm possessing you. Oh my god, it's like Geist. Now the greatest country is Malta. Because that is an actual country, it is. Yeah, no, I know that. I think I have made that joke to him before, though, but no, that's still clever, though. I still love it. I'm getting a weird positive response in the comment section about wrestling. I find it weird since I am used to getting bashed for my lame storyline. You know. I think it just depends with the people that are, like, around you, you know? Because, you know, wrestling is one of those things where it's like, either you love it or you hate it, you know? You just don't fucking get it at all. And... yeah, when you try to, like, explain it to people, like what makes wrestling good, it's like, yeah, like, it really is, like, a fucking weird-ass idea that you think, like, shouldn't work on paper, but it does. It's so, like, bizarre. Apparently this game had multiplayer. That's interesting. Play, like, online with my friends. Okay, I kind of know how to play it. You know what, we're just gonna go on easy because you know, I'm just trying to relax. But my is Malta Max because of the Malta the drink, which is most popular in my country I'm from. Oh yeah, Venezuela. Wrestling fans are horrible to interact with, that too.
120 seconds to Nihama Pier.
I told him in the comment section about El Grande Americano isn't Chad Gable, he's a cursed mask that possesses his wrestlers. Someone could make wrestling a cat, it could make could wrestle a cabbage, it would still work, yeah. Oh my god, it's Richard Epcard.
Hey Chief.
I met him.
What's so important about this hop that I lose my day off?
Yeah, no, he's like the mainstay voice for Bato. Like, that's like literally him. The multiplayer is real with this one. I thought El Grande Americano was Hulk Hogan's brother.
Shouldn't we put a leash on him and see where he runs?
The important thing is that he's the subject of an investigation. Make sure you extract his memories and find out who's backing his shopping spree. Regarding the current peer situation, it's believed that a
Hey, what's up, Lymphoid? 70% of Americans are El Grande.
Need Bato to do this alone?
I'll have Ishikawa back you up. Pass information to him.
Oh, Legend of Leo replied to me. I wonder what he's doing today, because I know he's also in the same country as me.
Tokusa, keep an eye on military intel.
Roger.
Saito,
The
back up
cabbage
the
sells the
major
moves
wall.
much better.
Kazu and Bulma, check out any groups you suspect are related.
Roger.
Now get out there and start earning your pay, people.
Roger that.
The military's moved up in the world. They got us cleaning up after their messes.
Let's have them owe us one.
And the other 30% are Duke Nukem 3D fans. What? Alright.
Naramaki here. I've spoken with the related...
Okay, this isn't fucking Metal Gear. Like, I don't care. Alright. Well, now that I can actually, like, you know, kind of do what I want now. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, see, look, like... Like, see, yeah, like I said, reloading is basically, like, non-existent. Hey, I wonder if anyone could actually, like, tell, like, what these drinks are supposed to be. Because it's clearly, like, an actual picture, but they just had to, like, massively blur it out. Dirk Nurkum. That's a funny one. I like that. Shulk Hogan is my favorite Xeno. Shulk Hogan. Oh, that's good. Funny that they actually both have blonde hair, too. Oh, shit, I, like, didn't realize he was, like, an enemy for a second. Also, I realized there's, like, a, during certain scenes, there's, hold on, let's try to... Maybe this will look better. Yeah, it does. But, I believe the original Ghost in the Shell did come out before, well, okay, I don't think it came out before, like, original Metal Gear, but it did come out before, like, you know, like, the PS1 game. Hey, what's up, Baronetic? No, this is, you know, it's funny, I actually said the same thing, too. I was like, yeah, this basically reminds me a lot of Oni a little bit, but no, this is Ghost in the Shell on PS2. Schmogan. Oh my god, dude, you know, that reminds me, when I was talking with a friend of mine, and he never seen anything of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and I showed him the clip of, fuck, I forget his fucking name there, but you know, like, basically that, like, annoying rival guy, who's, like, basically kind of like the newer Seto Kaiba, and I remember... that I showed him the clip of him saying, the one about the duel, I'm not gonna tell you his name, but it rhymes with Schmade and Schmooky. Yeah, I showed him that, dude, and he fucking died. Like, I killed him that night just from that clip. It was amazing. I have the movie on DVD somewhere. I really liked it. Yeah, the movie's really good. Same with the TV series, Standalone Complex is, like, really, really good too. I would say the Standalone Complex is better, but the movie has, like, amazing animation to it. Yeah, so I'm just kind of just fucking around right now. Okay, that's all I had to do, just press X on the thing.
Gate now opening.
This is Togusa.
Some of the drinks are Purple Flurp, Maho Da, redacted.
And the security system was overwritten. Enemy forces seem to have the pier.
Spongel Dungle. Man, that's a mouthful of a name. Maybe I should use that name in my story. If someone is drinking something, I'll name it Spoogel... Wait, Spongle Dongle? There you go. Maybe I'll do that.
Looks like a Jameson-type man has left for the Harbor Control Center's tower. It's possible that they'll escape aboard a freighter. There isn't much time before it sets sail. Hurry!
Explain Ghost in the Shell to me in one word. In one word? Oh, that's hard. Basically... non-human. I don't know. Is that close enough for one word? Because the character I'm using, like, she's basic. Because okay, the reason why like the show or like why it's called like Ghost in the Shell, it's because the character I'm using, Makoto, is like not actually a human. Like basically they kind of put a soul in an empty shell kind of thing, and it kind of has to deal with a lot of like themes of like, oh, like what actually makes a human being kind of thing. It kind of has like one of those like deep thought, philosophical, pretentious shit things, but I actually like it though, because, you know, like there is some like really cool like iconic like fight scenes and stuff and such. And then there's, like, you know, like, I love the aesthetic and the art style and everything. I can see this game actually seems pretty alright, though. Like, yeah, it's a little bit janky in spots, but it's not, like, bad. Like, I'd say this, like, I would rather play this than, like, the Dragon Card games on PS2. Oni meets Metal Gear. Oh yeah, no, I love the dub. Like I said, Richard Epcar voices Bato, and like I said, he's like one of my favorites. And, you know, also like I've said before too, I met him. He was really cool. And also the one that plays the main character here is Mary Elizabeth McGueen, who's like also like one of my favorites. She also did, sang a couple songs for Silent Hill 3, which is really cool. There we go. Spooky. Spooky. Describe Kupasaning in 2 words. Kupasaning. There you go. That's how that works. When I was a kid, I always fell asleep whenever I watched Ghost in the Shell on TV, just like how I slept from Evangelion. I mean, I get, like, why, because, you know, like I said, like, it's not, like, a super heavy action-packed show. Like, yeah, like, there is some cool action scenes here and there, but it's really, like, not, like, about that, and Evangelion's kind of the same way, but only that, you know, like, I like this shit a lot better. Ultimate reality? Oh, there you go. That's a good word for it. It does seem like this game, you don't take fall damage, at least from what I'm noticing, because I've been jumping off, like, really high shit, and I, like, haven't been, like, dying or anything. Mary lives in rules. Oh, yeah, she does play Nina. I forgot about that. Yeah, she's done a lot of great stuff. She's done, like, a ton. No worries, dude, it's all good. But I do appreciate you stopping by, of course, because, you know, I do, like I said, dude, like, I normally don't stream in, like, you know, the middle of the week. Like I said, it was a holiday. Okay, so I have a feeling I gotta do something with this shit. Because this shit's, like, started moving when I was, like... Ulna Maga... I don't even know how to say that. I'm not even gonna try. All I know... is that, no! Weird that I don't feel that way on Ride or Die anime, because my eyes are looking at the wrong incident. Wait, Ride or Die? Well, what anime is that? I don't think I know that name, at least not by heart. Need to do a 48-hour stream straight? God, that'd be terrible. What the fuck would I do, like, in that time? Like, like, what would I, like, do with that? The only way I would ever do something like that is if it was for, like a charity event. But the thing is, like, what the fuck charity event would I do it with? And even then, I probably wouldn't do 48, like, because I think that's too insane. Maybe, like, 24 hours, but even then, like, dude, like, I can't do that shit, like, anymore. Oh, it means cocksucker? Oh, well, dude, no, because, like, dude, this passing thing is the greatest. fuck. God damn it. I pressed the wrong button. And I, like, backflipped off of it. Yeah, the button layout in this game's also a little bit weird, too, but... Like I said, I would still rather play this than Drakengard 1 and 2. And, the other weird Cavia games. They also did a game based after Steam Boy, if anyone knows that anime movie. It was made by the guy that made Akira. But I heard that game was, like, not good. Which is kind of sad. Because it did look kind of cool. Okay, don't do the fucking backflip shit here. Yeah. Give the ship shadow farts in 48 hours. Yeah, I could. Actually, from what I remember, I think that game took me like 38 hours to beat. So yeah, I could do it, like play through the whole game in that one time, but man, like I said, if I had to do something like that, like it would literally like it had to be like a day where there's like literally like nothing happening. Like I have like no responsibilities whatsoever for a while, not just for like a day. Fuck. I guess I'm just getting mixed up with my button layout here. Oh, that works. Or... Your collection videos, ranking shit, what the fuck games? Yeah, I can do all that. Yeah, you know, I feel like that's something we're, like, missing nowadays. There's not, like, a lot of, like, stuff like that now, or very few. Okay, clearly we can't jump from there to there. Wait, how did I, like... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I gotta do this thing. Thing I was, like, struggling to do with the tutorial. Oh, yeah, that's what you do. But of course I gotta fucking aim right. Now we get mostly, like, wall-sucking gacha games, yeah. I know, how lame, right? Because it's funny, too, because there's a King of Fighters game on mobile, and yet they actually have, like, crossovers with, like, that are, like, really awesome. Like, they even have, like, one with, like, fucking wrestlers in it, and I'm like, dude, like, they should, like, put that in like, a mainline game, but, like, no, they just put in the fucking gacha game that, like, nobody fucking plays except for, I don't know, like, people that... I don't even fucking know I don't even know, like, what people, like, buy into this shit. And the people that I do know that do buy in it, they're too busy with fucking Genshin Impact or some shit. The rest of that could just be Deception 1. Yeah, it could be, dude. Would you do a 12-hour? 12-hour would be reasonable. It'd still be a little insane, but that would be doable. I'd be more open to that than, like, 48 hours, dear lord. I gotta, like, figure out how to, like, get up there. I will say, the way how, like, people, like, die from, like, the melee combat's kind of cool. Yeah, aiming from far away with this gun's a little hard. The charity is to buy me a new pair of Nikes. No, we need something, like, more, like, you know, helpful to something. I don't know, maybe to, like, help out, like a pet shelter or something. Like, something good. Okay, so all I need to do is just interact with this shit.
No response.
I guess this terminal's dead.
The terminal at the entrance is set up the same way. It's probably
This
faster
looks like
to
she
find a
ate
new
the sun.
infiltration route.
No, you're not supposed to eat the sun. You have to praise the sun. God. Okay, what do we do here? Okay, good. Fuck. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I almost did that, but I, like, pressed, like, the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, there's a dude down there. How did that dude, like, not hear me, like, jump down? It should be for children and teenagers with special needs or orphan. Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, that could work. Its whole game gonna be jumping over cargo containers? I hope not. Well, that would get old, but we'll have to see. Okay, so let's see, how do I do this shit? Oh, I did it on my first try, alright. They don't know I'm the enemy. There's no laughing matter, so I'll no longer measure. No, I know you're not. No, like that is like an actual like thing, you know. Like, and it is an important thing that I do think like do like deserve like support, you know. Cargos are love. Cargos are life. Where did this dude come from? Once again, you're dead now.
Activation authorized.
But no, this isn't too bad. Like, despite some like weird like moments here and there, like this actually like does like play pretty okay, especially for a game from Cavia, you know, who are like the masters of jankiness.
Major, can you see the crane? To cross into
Elevators, yes, the thing that's in beat 'em ups. Yeah, they're in this game too.
Seems like the
Who would have
enemy
thought?
has controls in this vicinity.
Also, to think this game is also has a PSP version too, which is pretty weird. Also, I like totally like walked into this shit show and I almost died. Yeah, I died. Oh my god, the way she fell was funny. Let's continue. Hopefully the save points. Okay, yeah, okay, good. This game actually has decent save points, thank god. They don't make you like restart from the very beginning. Ugh, I know Drakengard has that issue, which sucks. I would like to go back in time to this era. Well, it's more referring to elevator action. Oh, yeah. No, that game's pretty cool.
Major, Can you see the crane? To cross into storage area number 2, your only choice is to use that crane.
Seems like the enemy makes regular patrols in this vicinity.
Can I, like, possess into these people? No. Or hack into them, I should say. I would appreciate everything I had. Yeah, dude. See, like, even though as someone that did grow up in the 2000s, like, dude, it just sucked being kind of poor because, like, you couldn't be able to afford all, like, the cool shit. Like, yeah, like, I was thankful to have what I have, but it was like, man, like, there's so much, like, cool shit that, like, I'm sure if I played it as a kid, like, I would have, like, you know, like, adored it, like, so much. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what, though, like, you know, like, I am glad that I did play the stuff that I did, though. Because I did play some pretty good shit, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, what's up, Cell Nicer? Oh, this is Ghost in the Shell. No, this is Patrick. Someone, you know what? Someone should just name a game called Patrick, just so we can make a joke and say, oh, is this game? No, this is Patrick. That'd be amazing. Cause you know how like there's a lot of like names for shit that it's like always like they're always like simple names, or it's just like one word for shit now. Like I remember there was like a biography of Arnold that came out in recent years, and you wanna know what the biography was called? It was just called Arnold. That's it. Like no subtitle or anything. It wasn't like I don't know, like Arnold does a documentary or some shit. No, it's literally just called Arnold, and then of course you got what was it? Wasn't there a Weird Al movie too that was just called Weird? Like that's it, just Weird. So like you know, like I said, they should just make a game or something and just call it Patrick. That's it. YouTube put another feature. Yeah, the crown thing. Yeah, it's dumb. If I could turn it off, I would, but I don't know how. But yeah, it's weird. My family was well off when I was age 0 and 12, but 13 to 20 I was poor, but 21 we were well off, but at that point I had moved out. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. Shit happens.
13 primary smuggling organizations, but none of them use toys that they got from the military. I also checked the Northern Territory's activity, but the chances of them being part of this are slim.
Arnold eats a hamburger. Damn right. Arnold goes skiing.
Major, you see that ship?
Also, when we were poor, at least I had good relationship with my parents. Yeah, same. We had a roof over my head and some video games, so I didn't have a bad time growing up strictly because of... Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like, I was just saying, like, you know... Like, because, like, we were a bit poor growing up, like, obviously, like, you know, there's a lot of shit that, like, I wish I had that I didn't have. That would have been cool to have, but at the same time, it's like, well, you know what, like, I'm just glad that things, like, you know, like, things could have been so much fucking worse.
She belongs to a distribution company out of Etorofu. According to the papers they submitted,
okay, this is gonna be a little tricky.
To a recycling plant in her home city, and her ports of call are Nihama, Kamaishi, and Etorofu.
Okay, thank God. I was gonna say, because that, Okay, wait, so if you, like... Okay, like, double tapping R1 just does that? Okay. Arnold rolls around at the speed of sound. it's silly the construct that the financial situation someone is born into is all people consider to be if you had a good or bad time. Not to mention, even when you're 50 years old, people will mention your upbringing. Yeah. Oh, I got a shotgun. Oh, the shotgun, like, fell off the thing. Okay. Looks like we're not picking it up, then.
You can use the crane now, but try not to be a sitting
Well, it
duck
would
when you
be
cross
inappropriate to mention it here because I don't want to distract you from your stream gameplay, so I'll bring up an... Oh, yeah, you're good. But yeah, no, like I said, dude, like, I'm glad that, you know, things actually turned out pretty decent, all things considered. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, so I just die right there, alright. Arnold in the attic. Like I said, I'm glad that this game actually has, like, checkpoints. What the fuck is trying to shoot at me?
If you're scared, I'll head over.
Nobody?
Arnold core? Is it an armored core? Okay, you know what? That's great. You know, someone needs to make a ROM hack of armored core, but with Arnold in it. And every time when you get like damage, it would literally just hit. It would just be a sound of him going ugh, like Arnold. Shit, I fell down. Ugh. Okay, the way how you die in this game is pretty funny. I will give it that. The death animation is hilarious.
Save you.
Nobody asked for your help.
Danger! I love to climb up the subplane that's high too! I want to experience a scary situation!
Have you heard of Catwoman for PS2? I know it took a long time to climb the ladder. I've heard of it, yeah. It's based after, like, the Halle Berry movie, right? That movie is so fucking bad, but it's so funny and ridiculous. But yeah, I kind of forgot they made a game based after it. I can't imagine it being good, though.
You'll be able to use Pier 2's elevator now.
Actually, Arnold does have a beard now. Actually, I know in one movie, he actually has one. It's called Maggie. I haven't seen it, but I've always wanted to, because it actually does look like an interesting movie. Yeah, it's these fuckers. Oh, fucking... Why did you... Fuck. I kept pressing the wrong button. Fuck. Shit. That game Catwoman looks like trash. I saw the movie, but I was too young to remember it. I mean, like I said, like, it's stupid, and it does have some funny moments, but I really wouldn't say it's anything that's, like, super great. Like, it's not on the same level of, like, The Room when it comes to, like, so bad it's funny kind of thing. I wouldn't put it on that level. Okay. God, I hope I don't have to hear that. Well, actually, I will have to hear that if I keep dying, but...
Saito here. Jensen-type suspect confirmed. He's on the Harbor Control Center roof on the opposite shore.
Major, we're running out of time. Hurry up!
Arnold watches Alpha and dies of cringe. Yeah, that's a dude I don't really, like, think about. I hope he's doing okay at the very least, though, because, you know, like, he's not someone I wish, like, ill will towards him, you know? And that era, I
There's
saw
somebody
Austin
besides
Powers,
me
all
that's
3 of
linked to
them.
the
Well, those
satellite.
movies are good.
It's probably
I
Sniper.
love those
It's an
movies.
anti-cyber
There's some people out there that
precision
say they
sniper
don't
rifle.
age
I
well,
saw
but
it
I don't
once
know.
on
They
Turner
still
Arms
crack me up.
It's an old model, but nasty. It can penetrate even a titanium brain case.
Records show the military took them on a trial basis. That's probably where they got it.
There's too great a risk of coming under
Arnold
attack
does
by
the
a sniper
Future
who's
Boy.
perched up high. You'll have to think up another plan.
Well, I'm sure all these like AI content creators will probably do something with Arnold doing random shit. Yeah, there's a sniper up there.
This is Boma.
And I watched Ghost in the Shell, but very little. But I used to stay up night watching this crap. Yeah. They used to play it like late at night on Toonami there.
Commander Trent's enemies should definitely have a hacking key. It's probably best to begin with it.
Makoto's my favorite female protagonist in all media. She's so cool. Yeah, I know she's cool. I definitely do like her too.
Hey, I got someone's.
We don't need AI, we can just use sentence mixing with actual effort, yes. Yes, we do, but, you know, a lot of people don't see it that way, unfortunately.
Obtain information on what they're trying to do here.
But man, dude, like, this whole AI era shit, though, is definitely getting pretty weird in a lot of aspects, in more ways than one. Okay, so, like, how do I, like... Maybe I should kill that sniper dude. Speaking of which, there will be a new Ghost in the Shell anime next year. Oh, is there really? I didn't even know that. Then again, like, how many animes have they done now? There's quite a few, isn't there? I've only seen, like I said, the original movie and standalone complex. That was, like, all I've seen. I know there's Ghost in the Shell 2, but I've never seen that. And then there's, like, some other weird other ones with subtitles, but, like, I don't fucking remember. Oh shit. Like, one shot kills me. Get good in the shell. Oh, I do have the shotgun. Okay, I was gonna say, it'd be nice if I had the sniper rifle. Then I can at least kill that asshole up there.
Hey, I got someone's suspicious over here.
If you had the sniper's hacking key, you might be able to use them to your advantage.
A Commander Trent's enemies should definitely have a hacking key. It's probably best to begin with them first.
I know it's not the place to say, but when I was a kid, I lived with my cousin that is 13 years older than me. He used to get bullied, so he would bully me a lot when he got home. Well, damn, dude, that's fucking... that's some pretty, deep stuff right there.
There are enemies on the roof. We need some intel. Obtain information on what they're trying to do here.
Oh, holy shit, I was able to, like, do that, like, twice. Like... Gremlin in the shell? Would it be like Gremlins? Man, I love that first Gremlins movie. Second one was a little weird, but, you know. It was alright. The game on NES, though, was good. Garfield in the shell. Aw, fuck. This game is good. It's not bad. It's pretty decent. It's interesting. It's cool, but it's like, yeah, it just takes a bit to get used to the control layout and such, but like I said, considering who developed this game, it's definitely better than I was expecting.
If you had the sniper's hacking key, you might be able to use them to your advantage.
A commander-class enemy should definitely have a hacking key. It's probably best to begin with them first.
It reminds me so much of the game my older friend would play. He was huge Sony. I wonder what game he was talking about. Maybe Safe and Filter. I don't know. I know that's like a game that's like somewhat similar to this.
There are enemies on the roof. We need some intel. Obtain information on what they're trying to do here.
Oh, I was gonna see, it's like, oh, there should be, like, I should be able to, like, jump over that. PS2 had video games for practically anything you could think of. A lot of games for cartoons or something random, like Pimp My Ride. Yeah, I used to see that game all the time, Pimp My Ride on PS2, and it looked like shit. Goose in the Shell. Okay, that's a good one. I like that one.
If you had the sniper's hacking key, you might be able to use them to your advantage.
Oh, yeah, Metal Gear as well. Yeah, Metal Gear's kind of similar, too.
It's probably best to begin with them first.
Metal Gear 2 and Metal Gear 3. Oh, shit. No, you don't talk too much about the PS2.
There are enemies on the roof. We need some intel. Obtain information on what they're trying to do here.
Ah, hacks. There you go. Another game too. Oh shit! There's like a. I guess I can't like, go up there yet. Okay, so there's one of the sniper dudes. I just gotta kill him somehow. Oh, there we go. Okay. Is there any more? I will say this sniping part is also a lot better than the one in the Anna Williams game, or the Nina Williams game, not Anna, but I mean, hey, at least it like wasn't like super far off. The sniping part in that game was pretty dookie. George in the show. Right in the ass. Okay. Yeah, let me just get hack into this guy. I liked better the SNES, but when I played Genesis as a kid, there was a good game. Don't get me wrong, but I only preferred for a few years. I mean, yeah, Genesis does have some good stuff. Just don't let Terry know about it. But no, like there are a lot of good games on there. Like, I mean, you know, like dude, I did like a whole top 30 on that. Like, if I can think of like 30 plus games that I really like on a console, that's a good sign of a console, I would say. Cause like, dude, like I couldn't even like think of one for like the 3DO or some shit. Oh, just kick it. Or just like activate it, I guess.
The memories are being erased? There's someone else besides me.
Glam
who's
Metal
accessing this
Detectives, it was a
cyberbrain?
show in the UK.
Attack barrier.
It's a comedy sketch that was all about people flicking through TV channels in one part
Who's
called
the
Glam
peeping
Metal
Tom?
Detectives. Yeah, that actually would have been a funny idea for a real show. Have these like glam metal bands like in a detective show solving crime. I don't know, I would watch that.
The male suspect in the
You're gonna be
GC
shocked,
body
but I
that
watched your
leads
top
to
30
apprehension
SNES
was put
games
to
to see if I
cyberbrain death
could
by an unknown
buy a
assailant.
hidden
After
gem and
reading
surprise
stories
you on
of
stream,
fragmented
but I was
members, we
disappointed.
determined that the man was
It
Takara's
was
brother.
Fire Island, Donkey Kong Country,
Well,
Metroid.
you
Well,
mean the
dude, I
victim
got a lot of
was
other
the victim
games
5
on
years ago?
there
Correct.
What the heck is
that
the
aren't
guy
those
supposed to have been
games.
dead for 5 years doing in Nihama now?
Pazu uncovered records indicating that Fuwa had hired a courier to deliver cargo of some sort. Verifying as we speak.
Like, for an example, like I had,
According to current reports from our intelligence, his present location is between the 21st and 24th floors of the pier parking garage.
I had a lot of games on there that like most people like never even fucking heard of, like The Violinist of Hamelin. Like that's a game that like almost nobody fucking talks about, and I love it. I think it's great.
Roger that. Just leave it to us.
And then what was another? What was that like other one I had on there that was really good? That HAL Laboratory game, LCAS. Yeah, LCAS. Yeah, that game was great. That's another game that like fucking nobody talks about, or at least not many people talk about.
Otto, what's your present location?
En route to level 21 in the parking garage elevator.
I believe that multiple hostiles have infiltrated the parking garage. Don't let your guard down.
Roger.
Top 5,000 cheese balls. God damn, I don't even think I can even think about like that many of kinds. These cutscene graphics still look really good though, I will say.
Let's rock and roll.
Oh, I get to use Bato. Oh my god, I get to use Richard Epcard.
Now use your own 2 feet.
That's
If you get a
awesome.
parking pass for level 22, the game.
Ain't exactly what I call convenient.
That's what they get for playing with dangerous toys. They're tightening security to buy some peace of mind. What matters is that nothing's stolen.
Oh my god, he has a drop kick. Okay, that's awesome. That's fucking great. Okay, maybe this game's actually look a lot better now. Let's rock and roll. I died, I just can't. Yeah, it's a pretty typical generic line, yeah, but you know, he made it sound cool, so it was okay.
There's a possibility that the guard robot security program was overwritten.
The security system in the pier used the same program. Anyway.
Oh, look at
looks like
this
one's been
car.
overwritten too. Now what?
See, these are the cars that I would imagine what the future would be like, not this fucking Tesla crap.
You have no choice then. See what you can do on your own.
Roger.
This went from being somewhat serious to being goofy. I wouldn't say it's over the top goofy, but I mean, you know. Yeah, like this car right here already looks way better than a fucking Cybertruck. From that era, my vote for Japanese translation would be Dragon Knight 4. No English patches available for SNES, released in 9. Oh yeah. Like I said, I was surprised you brought up that game, because I do know about that game. That game, like at least in the original PC98 version, is, you know, it's kind of an adult game. But the Super Nintendo version, I'm pretty sure, like, doesn't have that type of stuff, because, you know, Nintendo, even in Japan, like, they did have the guidelines too on that kind of shit. But the only thing is, I do find the Super Nintendo version of that game, well, it does look nice. I do think it doesn't look nearly as nice as the PC98 one, but that's kind of obvious because, you know, that system's graphics are, like, god tier, you know?
Only a prosthetic body with a blown-apart brain case was left.
So the death had been faked.
Yeah, like I said, I can just appreciate these, like, random car designs that they came up with in this game. Yeah, there is a couple late Super Nintendo games that haven't been patched, though. I know there's a mech one. I think it's called, like, something Runner. I forget the first part of the name, but it's like something Runner. But it's like an RPG, and it's kind of cool looking.
Forget it. Don't use grenades except in an emergency.
It seems to be the very same group from the pier. They're being controlled by orders sent from higher up. Take out the commander and they'll be mere pups.
Wait, can I still... Yeah, I can still hack into people with him, alright.
It's the same thought.
PC98 and Sharp 16000 graphics are beautiful. Damn straight they are. I'm getting old. I've been playing turn-based role-playing games lately, but
Can't I use
the
hack
taste
key
that's
that the major
acquired
used?
with age, it's
It
majority
appears to be set
throwback
up
to my
so that the
game.
commander
Yeah,
in
no,
this area
you
controls
know.
just the AI in his own unit.
Like I said, I always love that kind of shit. But it's cool that you do, like, start to get more into it, though. Because there's a lot of great stuff out there. Which is why I've been interested in SNES lately. What a horrible idea it was to sell it years ago, but at least I know now that to never sell my games ever again. Well, only sell the ones that you don't like. Keep all the ones you like, but sell all the crappy stuff that you bought by accident.
I knew it. There are signs that
Turning
the
27.
security
Yeah,
control
dude, you're
program is
still
overridden.
good, dude. Like, I'm
This thing
31.
was hacked pretty
Like,
deep. From what I can tell, it would be faster to control it from the server.
and I still feel
The server?
fine.
Where's that? Level 24.
Damn, it was that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Look at this. I can't, like, zoom into it, but yeah, like that, like, little cartoony. Actually, he kind of looks like Ralph from The Simpsons from here. Hey, what's up, Addy? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm still playing Ghost in the Shell, and I'm using a Richard Epcard. And look at this. He has a drop kick. I really want a drop kicking enemy in this game. I have to do it. The thing is, it's kind of hard to, like, kill, like, these guys with it, though. Your life's over at 27. Sorry, dude. It's all downhill from there. I mean, you know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think everything's been okay with me.
If you're gonna come pick me up, make sure you don't do it by falling down here. I don't want to hear anything from you, kid.
I'm gonna die. No! Well, I actually will be 27 less than a year prior. Even now, I'm just sober. I feel like 10 times the man I used to be. Like I said, dude, like, it's good that you're sober, you know? I think that's a good thing. Like, yeah, like, you know, like, doing that type of shit can be fun sometimes, but it's all like, dude, like, you can't do it all the time, you know?
Forget it.
Oh, what the fuck?
It
Like,
seems
what's
to be the
killing me?
very
Oh,
same
the laser.
group from the pier. They're being controlled by orders sent from higher up. Take out the commander and they'll be mere puppets.
Oh, you're just watching other people's streams? Yeah, dude, it's all good. Nah. Like I said, I do appreciate you coming back, but like I said, like, you know, you can do what you want. Let me drop kick this dude. Yeah! Oh, that was fucking awesome. Darn it, I hope I don't miss a lot of drop kicks. Well, it's okay, that was the first time I'd done it.
I could sense a ghost.
A puppet with a ghost, huh?
Now,
I feel
life's
sorry for
gone
you.
downhill,
Can't I use the hacking key with the
7448
The
BC.
appears to set up so that the
Damn,
commander in each
gone a
area
long way
controls
since
just
then.
the AI in his own unit. Hacking keys are individually
I
assigned.
mean, I'm going back to college
It
and I'm
should be
30.
easy
I'm
going
gonna
if we can use the
be like the
enemy to our
class
advantage.
uncle.
We'll have to play it by ear.
I mean, you know, better late than never, right? Or, you know, like, you know, I don't really, it's not really, like, the matter of just being late, you know? Like, because everyone that has, like, goes through their walk of life differently. Oh, I just realized this thing's like a noob tube. Oh, and of course I fucking hit myself.
Hey, boss man, if you're gonna come pick me up, make sure you don't do it by falling down here.
I don't want to hear anything from you, kid.
He says, I'm not gonna hear anything from you about falling down, and then I literally just fall down. This game needs a German suplex. It does. That'd be pretty great.
Mr. Mato, there's a lot of obstacles. So can I just blow a hole in the wall?
Forget it. Don't use grenades except in an emergency.
Huh?
It seems to be the very same group from the pier. They're being controlled by orders sent from
So
higher up.
great.
Take out the commander and they'll be mere.
Back in 7449
It's the
BC,
same
we
compound
were
as the
all
room here.
tripping on
It's
pineapple-flavored
I could sense
basketballs.
a ghost.
Yes,
A
because
puppet with a ghost,
basketball
huh?
existed
I feel
back
sorry for
then.
you.
Can't I use
You know,
the
that does
hacking
remind
key
me of
with the
something
major
funny
use?
I did
It
see
appears to
not
be
long
set up so that
ago,
the commander
whereas
in
like,
each area
like someone
controls
actually
just the
scrolled
AI
back
in his
on
own
the
unit.
calendar of the
Hacking
year
keys are
like
individually
15
assigned.
something, like
It should
literally
be
in like the
easy
Middle
going if we can
Ages,
use the enemy
and
to our
like
advantage.
apparently in
We'll
like
have
the
to play it
month
by
of
ear.
June of that year, like they like skipped a bunch of days. Someone like explained something about like, oh, like they stopped using like a certain calendar or whatever, which is probably true, but I don't know, it's just kind of crazy to think that like, yeah, that technically happened. And the fact that someone actually literally took time to like literally just go back that far in the calendar.
Hey, boss man, if you're gonna come pick me up, make sure you don't do it by falling down here.
I don't want to hear anything from you, kid.
Okay, we got the well, the GameCube has endless classic gems, so you can just look down the list, Addy. I check out to see what games that they recommend on GameCube. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a good reason, because, you know, like, it's good to kind of, like, see what other people say. But yeah, no, it's like I said, there's a lot of good shit out there. For a sec, I thought this, like, looked almost like a Volkswagen, like a punch buggy. Oh, you can't break through that? God damn it. I have to wonder who'd be the first to travel back in time to Big Bang's beginning. Well, definitely No one in our lifetime, I don't think. Okay, that's what I gotta do. Custom robos right now. I'll probably add Under Defeat and Radry. Wait, was Under Defeat on the GameCube? I actually didn't know that. I know that game's on the Dreamcast. That's the version I've played. Man, that game's good. Very hard though, but it is fun.
If you run into the enemy there's nowhere to run. Proceed with extreme caution.
It's fairly likely that there are.
Yeah, I actually do really want to do a top 30 GameCube games at some point. It's just, you know, I'm just trying to do all these, like, other consoles first. Plus, there's still a couple, like, games I really want to play on GameCube that I haven't. Oh, it's a Dreamcast. Okay, I might check Dreamcast soon. Yeah, but Ridgery, whatever, I don't even, or Radry, I don't even know how it's fucking pronounced. But that game is on both though. That game is on GameCube and Dreamcast. Same thing with Ikaruga, and I believe Chaos Field is on there too. Is on both too. I remember, I don't know, I remember Chaos Field was, like, okay. It wasn't, like, my favorite. You know, even Ikaruga is also not really, like, my most favorite thing ever, but, you know, it's not bad. I remember back in, 47386 BC when we used to fight bowling pin wielding mechs with eggplants. Yeah, it sounds like the way to life, right? Yeah, Custom Robo is great. The 4-player multiplayer is so fun. You don't like Ikaru? You know what? That I actually respect that take. Because like I said, that game gets like way too much like dick sucking. Honestly, it really does. Like I said, like, I think it's, like, it's good, but I don't think it's, like, amazing. I really don't. Damn, these guys are actually, like... Okay, you're dead, okay. I never had two other people to play multiplayer with. Yeah, me neither. Like, I mean, I did have, like, I mean, my sister, like, did sometimes play some of the games with me, but she didn't really have much interest in that one, though. So I never got a chance to play that one 2 players. Oh, wait, I gotta hack into this dude. It's more of a puzzle than a shooting game, and yeah, and I think that's the thing. Like, I just don't care about that much. Joy Mech Fight. Oh, I remember that game. Wait, does that mean I'm like screwed now? Or do I have to do this like the hard way? I don't know. Once you beat the game and unlock most of the parts and weapons, your friends customize your own mech to your liking. What's great memories I have playing with 4 players. Yeah, dude. Yeah, see, that would be fun to do. That's a door you can clearly open, because you can literally see the inside of it. The Polari color gimmick throws me off from the flow. I prefer fast-paced shooters too, and Ikaruga is like one of the slower side. Yeah, a little bit. It is a little bit on the slower side. But that's not really one of my complaints. I just think, like I said, I just think the whole, like, the gimmick of the game is just, it always, like, fucks with my head, and I just, like, I don't know, every time I play it, I just feel like just not doing good at all. And like, yeah, like I'm not like fantastic at shoot 'em ups and all. Like even the ones that are like considered easy, I still die a lot in them. But you know, but at least I still have fun with them, you know. That's really what it's all about, right? I played 4-player N64 GameCube a whole lot because my family played with me, and like, yeah. Yeah, see, my family only did like, only with like very few games. Oh, Metroid Prime. Oh yeah, Metroid Prime 2 had the multiplayer mode. I remember that mode was like, it was kind of busted from what I remember. I remember there is like this like one stage where like this one person can like ride like a turret thing, and it's like super OP. Like once someone's on it, it's like almost impossible to like kill them. Okay, so like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna have to do here. As well as Mario Kart Double Dash, yep. Yeah, that was one I played with a lot of people, yep. Star Fox Assault multiplayer was fun though. That one was cool. But even with those color Palcheria as a gimmick, is still finicky god hand in the shell. Yeah, see, that was like the door I just came from. Yeah, like, what do I do? Do I just, like, go back? Maybe there's, like... Oh, okay, you go down there, okay. We got a lot of Conflict Desert Storm co-op, never really met anyone that has played that. I've actually never played that game, but that's a game I have seen around a lot, though. Our Party 5 was a regular. Yeah, for me it was like 6 and 7. From Mario Party. Reggie got my curiosity thanks to that game having a lot of emphasis on melee weapons. Yeah, not very often you get to see a shoot 'em up with melee weapons. The only other one I can think of off the top of my head, well, I mean, there is, Lords of Thunder, and then there, which is, you know, another favorite, and then the other one that I can think of was Soul Divine, but that game's kind of not that great, honestly. Like, I love the look of it, but I don't know, it's kind of, like, not my favorite. Yeah, drop kick. One shot him. I am not here. You can't see me, my time is now. Oh my god. If Double 7 World's not enough, fuck yeah, that's a great one. Oh, holy fuck. No, I just wanted to reload, thank you. there's like a thing here. Yeah, I'll just clear out all the enemies first. By the way, I have Tato Legends 2 on PS2. I'm hoping to get Tato Legends 1 on PS2 as well if the prices aren't insane. I could find it at some local store around here. I'm trying to remember what games were on those. I used to have one of them, one of the Tato Legends games. I forget which one I had. You can play the entire campaign in co-op, great fun at the time. Oh, that actually does sound cool. That's one thing I totally forgot that that Call of Duty World at War had, was that you can actually play through the whole campaign, like, cooperatively as well, which was really awesome. Okay, so that is something I need to get, but, I'm gonna clear this shit out. Yeah, I know, I had to do the fucking John Cena shit. I mean, come on, it was perfect. Like, I could not do it. Shit. What was the, Okay, right. Ugh. Well, that didn't, like, what? That was a fail. He's in Tennessee, where they do not play tennis. I know, that was a terrible joke. No! God, he, like, kills me in one shot. So this is what Canadians play in Canada? No, I just played this because, Phil wanted me to play it, and yet he's not even here watching me playing it. It's all good, though. I mean, like I said, like, I do kinda like it. Like, I wouldn't say I love this game, but I would definitely say, like, it's fascinating. Like, there's definitely other anime games that I've played that are, like, way worse than this. Well, my favorite basketball team is the OKC Thunder, and two-player are from Canada. Yeah, see, I don't even know those people. That looked very anticlimactic. No, he was the best player in the league. He was the MVP in the Oh, okay. Well, that's cool to hear. Well, nice to know that some Canadian people have done some good shit in basketball. You know, actually, basketball was actually invented here in Canada. For those that didn't know, it actually was. Then the Americans, like, took over it. Oh, look, I have, stealth camo. I can finally take out this, this sniper dude. There we go. Oh, that's cool that this game actually has stealth camo like that. You just got drop kicked by the Invisible Man. I am the Invisible Man. I am the Invisible Man. I like that song from Scatman John. It's funny. It's corny, but I love it. My stealth camo was so yeah. Are you proud to be in the same nationality as?
Single postcard to a kidnapped person.
He was paid a pretty hefty sum 2 days ago.
Oh, someone from the Raptors? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I said, like, I don't know fuck all about basketball. Outside of, like, the obvious shit.
So they were trying to use
I'm sorry, I wish I could, but I wish I could contribute to that conversation, but I just don't have the knowledge.
Take a look and see what's inside.
Roger that.
I don't know, man. I'm from Tennessee, and I played Sega Superstar Tennis on PS3 and enjoyed it. Yeah, that game's actually pretty good, though I didn't play it on PS3, though. I played the PS2 version.
Okay, will it be the tiger? or the
Scatman
lady?
John is an inspiring story. It is. Oh yeah, no, he was a really cool dude from like the interviews I've seen of him and learning about him. Like, he was a guy that basically took his disability and like used it to his advantage to do the Scatman stuff.
Where are the terrorists? Are they hiding?
They're all gone.
See? I told you we should have hurried up and gotten here sooner.
Saga
It wasn't my fault. It's because you were being
is
stingy with the
is
grenades.
Shy
We ran
Gilgis
out of the wood that you'd
Alexander.
really been
Oh,
telling
okay.
later.
Oh wait, is that actually his
Just make sure
name?
you come quicker from now on.
Yes, sir.
I had Sega Tennis on PS2 and PS3 great times. You know what? I actually, maybe I should play that on here, since now that you brought it up. Since I only played it on here, like, once before. Yeah, I think I'll change over to that game, because why not?
About the rice you secured inside
But
the
I actually would not mind actually
that it's
playing more of
micro-machine
this,
rice
though.
primarily exported
Ghost in the
abroad.
Shell.
Why was
on
Fuwa
PS2.
carrying this grain and not weapons?
It's a little bit
You had
janky
to
in spots, but
investigate
it's
and
not
find out what
bad.
the implications
Like
are.
I said, like, I would rather play this over
You had to
a lot of,
knee-deep
like,
and
games out
reinvestigate
there.
that Fuwa incident.
Right, Chief. Gotta do my homework over, huh?
Tachimas. Oh, is that what they're called? I kind of forgot about that. But yeah, I would agree with you. They are a little annoying. In the PS1 game, you actually get to use one and shoot stuff.
Turning up in Nihama. I checked the IR records limiting the
All
search
this
to that
sports talk in
region.
my brain is just like
Fuwa
oxygen
shown
versus
standing
dirt.
in Nihama.
Oxygen versus dirt.
This
I
point
love
is not
that.
Jameson type.
My brain's like oxygen versus dirt. It's great.
I'd say the odds are good
I
that
love.
it's
I'm
possible
gonna
the
use that from
bodies
now on.
Major, head over to the warehouse.
Brain
and
be
check whatever
like
it is that
oxygen
Fuwa left
versus
there.
dirt.
Understood?
Roger. With this much humidity, optical camouflage is pointless. This is the Major, now carrying out mission.
I'll come give you a lift when I'm done with my little errand.
You will, huh?
I
Only
like better
waiting with
PS2
low
version of video games,
expectations.
except for NBA 2. But okay, we're gonna.
Verify to care of.
Blah. You know, I'll save state this game, cause why not? Yeah, fine, whatever. Call of Duty Toast. We need a sequel called Toast in the Shell. Tits. That'd be great. Okay, let me just close this. Oh, I closed off the whole emulator by accident. So, yeah, what was it? I was gonna say, the PS2 version of, like, a lot of those, like, 7th-gen games, a lot of them were pretty dookie, honestly. And I mean, like, really dookie. Like, don't fucking play Alone in the Dark. Well, hell, Alone in the Dark reboot on PS3 isn't even that good either, but the PS2 version is like a whole other level. That shit is like Sonic 06 level of, like, shittiness. Might even be even worse, honestly. Because at least, like, Sonic 06 actually has a good soundtrack, like, where Alone in the Dark reboot is, like, not. Yeah, I have it. Sega Superstar Tennis. Toastbusters. Yes. Yes, 60 hertz.
Sega.
Sumo Digital. The fact that Sumo Digital has not made a sumo wrestling game is a bit shocking to me. Oh shit, is this like... Yeah, like the little effects are a little weird on this game. Yeah, we'll just do a practice one first, because I remember, like, the control layout of this game is a little bit different than, you know, Mario Tennis. Yeah, let's use Nights in the Dreams. And, I don't know, we'll beat up Tails. No way the PS2 version of 7-gen games a lot of times were the best version. Nah, dude, I played a lot of them, and a lot of them were pretty shit. Like, I mean, some of the wrestling games were, like, okay, but, like, you know, but they still felt like it was, like, a little bit of, like, a downgrade in a lot of ways. Yeah, there's a lot of, There we go. Knights is the ultimate life form. Played Ratatouille once. Yeah, that game was a late entry game on the GameCube. Okay.
15 love.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, look what he said. Hey, what's up, Wolfpack 1? How you doing? Hope everything is good. I actually was just playing Ghost in the... Ghost in the fuck. No, I was playing Ghost in the Shell on PS2 for a while. It was interesting.
30-15.
Wow.
Go!
Ah,
30
fuck.
all.
Yes!
Okay, I was just trying to, like, figure out the controls here, because, like I said, I know there's, like, different, like, shots you can do. Fuck. Oh, wait, okay, no, I got it. Also gotta love this, Sonic Heroes soundtrack.
Game tail.
God damn it. Look, Silver is in this game. Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, the one where the Ladybug tank walks on the walls. No, that's the PS1 game.
Love.
The PS1 game is like the tank game. The PS2 one is like an actual like third-person shooter where you get to use Makoto, and also you can use Bato too, which was kind of cool. I was like, oh my god, I'm playing as Richard Epcard. It was cool because it's him. You can like literally like drop kick people, so it's kind of fun. But yeah, it was made by Cavia, the same like, you know, development team that did freaking like, you know, all those like weird janky games. But it actually was like better than I was expecting it to be.
Game night.
Were you asleep?
Even this version looks like a downgrade compared to the PS3 version. Well, I never played the PS3 or 360 one. I would imagine it would look a lot better, but, you know, given that, like, I don't know, like, how emulating this game works on those versions, so I'm just sticking with this one, which is fine.
15 all.
Yes!
Yeah, also that PS2 Ghost in the Shell game also has a PSP version, but I've never played that one, but I would imagine that version would be fucking weird to play. Fuck.
15-30.
Yes!
The floating animation would trip me up. Yeah, that's what's, like, tripping me up too, honestly. Huh, even with your special, you still couldn't beat me? Okay. Fuck.
30-40.
Yes!
Oni. Yeah, I remember that game. I was actually talking about it too, because we were all like, oh yeah, this game looks like Oni. Yeah, well, Oni was actually like, the PC version of it is actually good, but the PS2 version of Oni was like not. I remember I tried playing the PS2 version, and literally, the game glitched on the freaking tutorial. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, god damn it.
Go!
But the original version of that game is actually pretty decent, though. Oh, there you go. Fuck. I'll be right back. Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, but I feel like PS2 one was, unplayable back then. Yeah, no, because I heard it was, like, really glitchy and shit, which sucked. But yeah, no, apparently it was just a bad, like, porting job.
Yay!
Which, like I said, trying to get PC games to run on consoles back then was, like, really hard to do. The only one that was able to do it decently was the original Xbox.
I won't lose.
Love 50.
Yay!
Love 30.
Go!
I know, it's like watching Pong, right? Aw, you... Oh, I don't know, I got it. Okay, I thought, like, it, like, I fucked up right there. Okay, well, I fucked up right there.
Yes!
Night looks like you would eat propane. How do you eat propane and make Hank Hill mad? Man, I love King of the Hill. Ah, you ass.
Yes!
Oh, what the hell?
Yes!
Advantage.
Oh, there you go.
Go!
Ah,
Dude.
fucked up right there. Oh, that was close. Every time that happens, I feel like I'm like not gonna make it. Like that.
Yes!
I don't know who that weird flying jester is, but that girl ain't right. I can't do Hank Hill voice, unfortunately. I wish I did, because his voice is funny.
Game. Hail.
Okay, anyways, we're going to, I kind of know how to play. We'll try and do a tournament. Sonic is a speed type? Oh, I never would have guessed. apparently he's power. Okay, Eggman makes sense for being power. Yeah, I'll use Ulala, because I do, like, what's it called? Space Channel 5, even though I suck at it. I get to fight Sonic. Oh, that boy ain't right. And now, because this character isn't, like, floating around, like, I could probably, like...
15 love.
Alright.
Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Ah.
15 all.
Afterburner, insert awesome music. Yeah, I love Afterburner. You know, I do have, what's it called?
30, 50.
Wow, you didn't even, like, do anything. I do have, that Afterburner Climax game, I think it's called. It's the one that, it's on PS3, like, digitally, that they took down. Yeah, I actually do have that on here. And it's pretty good.
15.
Alright.
And of course, the music is fantastic.
Game.
Damn, you didn't even fucking try, Sonic.
I kicked butt.
Shouldn't Sonic be able to wipe the floor of every other character? You would think. You know, I actually do remember, you know, speaking of all this shit, was that, I remember, Sonic Underground, there was a scene where, like, Sonic was literally playing tennis with himself.
Alright.
Like, you know, like, he'd go on one end, hit the ball, then, like, quickly go on the other end and hit it again, yeah. So, yeah, I guess they couldn't make him that OP in this.
30.
Alright.
He has speed and power, but his reaction time sucks. Yeah, maybe that's just it. He's slow in the brain to process that the ball's, like, heading his way. Like that, like, see, like...
Alright.
Alright, let's go. I turned white,
15.
and I, like, got owned.
Yeah.
That, like, fucked me up. Like I said, this game's pretty good. Like, I like it, but I still like Mario Tennis a lot better, though.
Ooh la la.
I did it.
I don't know, there's something about the way how that game feels that, like, I just like better. When you move so fast that your brain can't handle it. Oh, I got to fight Gum from, the Jet Set Radio. Oh, we're in the Outrun field. That's cool. And the tennis ball's red. Yeah, Outrun music is also just goated. Especially the second one on the Xbox. That one is great.
15 love.
Alright.
When you move, probably because Mario Tennis has an original soundtrack and is a bit wackier. It does have an original soundtrack, yes, which I love. By the way, I love a lot of the Camelot soundtracks in general. But, I don't know, I just think it just feels, like, tighter. Oh, look at that dude, like head spinning right there. That was freaking funny. I thought like something was like glitching, but then I realized like, oh, he's just dancing. He's breakdancing. You know, if they made a Sega Tennis game now, they should like add like, you know, like the Yakuza characters in it. They should do another one. I'm actually like kind of excited for that that racing game that they're doing. The Crossworld game, that game actually looks pretty hype. I'm actually more excited for that than fucking Mario Kart World. Because at least with Sonic Crossworlds, I don't have to buy a whole new console just to play it. And there's also a good chance that the game won't be like over $100. Because yeah, dude, no joke, Mario Kart World over here literally costs $110 because of the price differences. Like, fuck. Oh. Well. I wouldn't know. I played this on PS3, had no real experience with Mario Tennis. Oh, yeah, no, that's all good. I mean, Mario Tennis was really, like, peak at the 64 and the GameCube. The one on 3DS I thought was kind of disappointing. And then, there was one on Wii U. I never played it, but I do remember seeing it. And I remember, like, I don't know, it just looked pretty uneventful. And I know there's, like, the one on the Switch. I think it's called Aces, I think. Yeah, that one is, I don't know, that one also has some, like, weird mechanics that I just don't know if I would like it or not. Okay, let's actually see what this freaking does, other than me going, like, Super Saiyan. Ah, well, I won with it. Nintendo thinks Canada is a threat, thus wants Canadians to die in the prices. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, like, things over here are always gonna be more expensive just because of the dollar rate in general, but yeah, but with, like, everything with, like I said, with, like, the game prices going up, it's just so fucking insane, dude. Ah. It's gonna be, like, 4 years before I can afford any more games, let alone a Switch 2. Oh, yeah, because you're doing, like, schooling shit, which is, like, fucking ridiculously expensive. Yeah, welcome back, Melta. I'm still playing this. I'm actually doing the tournament mode. Ah. Switch 2 sucks. Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, there's really not much, like, on there that I really want. Like I was talking about, like, I'm more hyped about that Sega racing game there, the Crossworld game, than Mario Kart World, because at least that I can actually play it on my computer without having to buy, like, a $700 console just to play one fucking game. I mean, the new Donkey Kong game does look interesting, but, I mean, I don't know, like, do I really, like, need it that badly? Ugh. Every time she does it, it's always, like, an instant point. Damn. Man, I'm, like, shitting the bed right here. Fuck.
Aren't you tired of losing yet?
I mean, I only lost once, so fuck you. Damn it. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of games out there to play. Even, dude, like, I can go on without buying more games, and I will be set. I can live on PS2, Retro N3, PS3 emulation, because, well, it's cheaper. Look at those tennis rackets, those, yeah. Those beautiful tennis rackets. Yes, I will retry. Ha.
All right.
Yeah, I could live without video games, but I'd rather play them. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Got it.
Yeah, because, you know, there's a lot of stuff I love doing, too, outside of video games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know, like, I love, like, movies and music and, you know, and, like, watching, like, a bunch of other random shit, like anime and whatever. And then, you know, I love reading as well. I've also been, like, practicing writing a lot as well. God, my eye itches. I'm just like, fuck, I can't do this right now.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ha.
15.
All right.
Buy Pac-Man World Rally on PS3. You know what? I'm sure that game's actually probably decent.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would rather play that because at least I don't have to freaking pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, imagine if one of these, like, Switch 2 fanboys were, like, in here hearing me say that. They'd be like, oh, you're just hating because you're too broke or whatever. It's like, no, I just don't want to pay for overpriced garbage, you know?
30 all.
Got it.
Because I got way better other things to spend money on that are way more important than video games. You know? And even if I were to spend money on video games, there's just other shit out there I'd rather just get. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
40, 30.
That's what I was trying to do.
All right.
Honestly, I would rather make music and sing live, but I couldn't... If I couldn't do that, I would... Yeah. It's not a question of economics, it's a question of quality. Yes, exactly. Because, yeah, like, I can afford to do a lot of different things. It's just, you know, like, I just have to be smart with money, you know?
Yeah.
I can't just, like, spend all, like stupidly, like a lot of people do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you're fucked now. Or... Aw, that didn't even work. God damn it. Where's Space Michael when you need him? He was the best character in Space Channel 5. There's also Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing on PS3. Oh yeah, that game's actually pretty good too. Though I like Transformed the best. In fact, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like Transformed better than frickin' Mario Kart 8.
15.
Fuck.
Got it.
What's that? I'm gonna say someone's criticizes pro. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, dude, like... It's called having self-control in your spending, you know? Like, don't just, like, pay stupid amount of money for something just because it has something's name on it, you know? Like, I get it. Like, look, I'm a fan of a lot of things, too. Like, if they ever did make, like a new, like, Deception game, you know, like, I would probably buy it day one, but... If the game, like, happened to, like, look like shit for some reason, and it was also, like, stupidly expensive, like, yeah, I'm not gonna... Like, I will call them out on it. God damn it.
Game gum.
Out of sight.
This is gonna be a long game, isn't it? Oh yeah, you're gonna get a point. Unless I like...
Feel the force.
Yeah.
Got it.
Also, Super Trucks Racing on PS2. Super Trucks. ATV Quad Desert Racing. Or Power Racing, not Desert Racing. Revo on PS1. Rock and Roll Racing. Rock and Roll Racing actually has a good soundtrack. I actually really like the renditions they did of like actual songs. I believe they had Highway Star from Deep Purple in there, if I remember right. I think that was one of them. Yeah, I'm just like playing like shit right now. I also think it's just because I'm just like so focused on like the chat and not like caring about the game as much. I usually realize that like, you know, like when you get hit by those dudes, like you get knocked over, which is pretty funny. Okay, let me like reread some stuff. Oh, not to mention the Wipeout games on PS1 and 2. Yep. Or better yet, fucking F-Zero, motherfucker. Which 2 is a toilet paper in my house. You can play it once I'm finished, and I'm hoping to make enough money that I can spend it on stupid shit. I mean, like I said, I get it. It just, the thing is that like a lot of people just do it when they're in a position where like they shouldn't. Might as well save all that toilet paper, it's worth a lot more now. No, Rek, I used to wipe my ass, that is the value. Is something wrong with that I'm doing? Ah.
15 love.
Got it.
Ah. Yeah, when you go, like, up in the front like this, like, it's always, like... Come on. Oh, the AVGN episode with the Tiger handhelds is actually, like, a legit good one. I actually really like that episode. The wrist games!
Game, set, and match. Go.
Yeah, I
Jeez,
lost.
you could at least try to win. No!
No, I lost. Yeah, it's okay. That was... Yeah. No, that was like, kind of amusing just to play that for a bit. Hot take, the CDI has more worth than the Switch 2 because the Mario and Zelda CDI games with their amazing cutscenes. I mean, yeah, you can't play those on Switch 2, right? That's at least worth something. Actually, you know what's something about the CDI that a lot of people tend to, like, forget? I mean, it's nothing, like, super impressive, but it's, like, they actually have a version of Tetris that has, like, an amazing soundtrack. I really wish there was, like, an easier way of, like, playing it on here, because I would totally do it, but... Yeah, Tetris on Philips CDI is actually, like, probably, like, legitimately the best game they have on there. Which is, like, yeah, like I said, it's not that impressive, because, like, dude, like, you can play Tetris on, like, so many freaking consoles, like, ever. But that one has, like I said, like, the soundtrack is, like, top tier. Also, the background graphics are kind of nice, too, on it. Like, you get, like, nice, like, landscape pictures. Did you pick up Onimusha 2? Oh, no, I didn't get the remastered one. I mean, I have it right here. But, you know, but the remastered one, no, I didn't buy that yet. I would like to get it at some point, but I don't know. Honestly, I might just freaking emulate it, since I have it on here. But at the same time, though, like, because I don't know, like, is it doing well enough? If it does well enough to get the third game out, then maybe I might, but I honestly, like, I would rather play a remaster of the third game, even though I literally beat that game, like, last year, but I loved it so much, though. Zombie Dinos on CDI also has great music. I actually don't know that game. I feel like I should with a ridiculous name right like that. Oh, it's a real game. I have no idea what this game is, but it looks fucking weird, but yeah, but apparently the soundtrack is a banger. I'll take your word for it. Maybe I'll have to look that up after. Ever played PS2 game called Wizardry Forsaken Land? I've never played that, but I do know of it, because I do know that was like an Atlas game. That was back when the Wizardry games were actually made in, I don't know, the Wizardry series is kind of weird. Because from what I remember, it's like some of the games were made in like America, and then some of them were made in Japan. Well, that one was, I think, one of the Japanese-made ones. Yeah. Yeah, Nightshade, I actually completed that game recently, and I really liked it. I thought it was quite good. And then Shinobi I need to play. I still haven't touched this one, but I will do it soon. There is Onimusha Way of the Sword next year. Oh yeah, the remake or the reboot, whatever. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that one's gonna go out. I'm curious. The PC Engine Super Graphics has more... Well, dude, yeah, dude, like, the PC Engine is a great system. I love the PC Engine. Yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, of course that one's better than the Switch 2. It actually has a lot of good games on there. Hyperblue upload music for Zombie Dinos on YouTube for wondering. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I thank you. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure if I typed in Zombie Dinos CDI music, I'm sure that would probably be the first one to pop up. I love those Digital Devil Saga games, the soundtrack too. Yeah, no, I adore these games. I still never beat this first one, but I got really close to beating it. I got to, like, near the end of the game, but there was a boss that was, like, really hard. And, like, I, like, grinded for a while, and I still couldn't beat it. And I'm just like, I'll come back to it one of these days. But I do love it, though. Like, it is one of my favorite, like, Shin Megami Tensei games on PS2. Right up there with this one. Which actually, well, okay, well, the first one of a Devil Summoner got a remake recently. I was thinking about buying it, but it wasn't on sale, and I was just kind of like, I know for a fact it's going to be a game I'm not going to play for a while, because I literally beat the first one, like, not that long ago. I used to own that Sylphid physical with the reflective... Yeah, Sylphid the Lost Planet. Yeah, this is a great shoot-'em-up. I love this game. Yeah, it's fantastic. Wizardry has not been popular here in the US since, like, the mid-90s. Like, who here in the US still played Wizardry that isn't over 30? That is true. Yeah, no, yeah, that's a series I've always wanted to like, but every time I play it, like, I always feel like I'm, like, doing shit wrong. Because I remember I had, the one on PS3. It was, like, the Lost Labyrinth of Souls or some shit. Wait, is that the one? I think it was that one, right? Like, it was, like, yeah, Lost Labyrinth of Souls, I believe, was called. I remember, like, I play it, and then, like, I literally, like, die within, like, 2, like, enemies. I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, so this one is called Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner 2, Radokusa Noha versus King Abaddon. Well, the remake version is just called, Raido Remaster, the Devil Summoner and the Soulless Army or some shit. I don't know. The name of the remake is, like, way shorter than the original. The original is, like, holy fuck, that's a long title. Like, how are you gonna, like, memorize all that? Imagine trying to write up a written review, and you have to, like, write that out, like, every single time. Switch 2 has, like, 4 multiplayer, but PS2 is still better. Well, I mean, yeah. Was Wizardry even a thing in Canada? Yeah, well, I mean, Canada and US, yes. Because from what I've heard, no European country ever had Wizardry, not even the UK. Really? Like, those games never got released over in Europe? That's kind of surprising. Well, Maybe not. I don't know. They tend to miss out on a lot of RPG stuff, so maybe that's not too surprising. Some Wizardry games are pretty good, Wizardry in particular on PC. I'm gonna look that one up, because, like I said, I'm not, like, super familiar with that series. Wizardry 8. Interesting graphics, I will say. Damn, there's like a character that literally has their like tits out. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, Soulless Armor is the first Rado game. Yes, you're right. It is the very first one. And yeah, that game's really good. It's a little bit like stiff with the controls, but once you get the hang of that though, like it's a really good game. The second one is a lot better, but that game still has a really good story and atmosphere, and I love it. I remember Seven Samurai 20XX. It was a missed opportunity. Yeah. Where was it? It's somewhere here. Yeah, yeah, this game. Yeah, see you later, Malta. I'm probably gonna get off here in a moment, but yeah, no, Seven Samurai is a game that's like, it has a lot of cool shit going for it that I really want to love about it. Because I mean, firstly, it's basically like a retelling of that classic story, the Seven Samurai there, but it takes place in the future, and it has like a cool looking setting, and the character designs are kind of cool from what I remember. But yeah, the combat was like, I mean, it's like, okay, it's not like unplayable, it's just mind-destroyingly, like, simple. Like, it's like, that's a game that's literally like one button spam. Like, that's it. But the other thing too that's also funny about that game that I kind of like is that it's like, that game has a lot of like stupid, weird cheesiness to it. That's so funny, and the voice acting is so like bad. It's good. Oh man, like there's like, I remember there was a boss fight in that game where there's like, you're fighting like these like two rappers, and it's like so corny. It's like, what the fuck is this? From what I can tell, American Europe gaming icons really tend to differ back in the 80s and 90s. That was up until IBM and Microsoft brute forced everyone into MS-DOS. Well, I would say Microsoft brute forced everyone to getting Windows, but, you know. There's also a race very simple to the Wookiee race in Wizardry 8, and his weapon can be a bowcaster. The Samurai 7 dub, anime dub. Yeah, the dub is really cheesy. It's cheesy in, like, a hilarious way. Like, it's definitely very entertaining in that way. Because, you know, like, I'll say this. Like, a dub like Seven Samurai, I would prefer a dub like that over, like, voice acting where it's just very, like, super serious and there's, like, no jokiness in it. And everything is just dry sounding. Like, a perfect example of that would be, like, I don't know, like the Devil May Cry game on PS3 there, you know, the reboot one, you know, the meth head Dante. Like that game's voice acting is, like, super dull sounding. Like there are parts where, like, they try to be funny with it, but it's just not. Like, everything is just like, yeah, I'm Dante. it's like, I don't know. Like, it's just boring as shit sounding. Like, maybe if it sounded something, like, cheesy like this game, I probably could have, like, you know, liked it a little more. Hey, what's up, Flesh Cloud? How you doing? Yeah, it's Canada Day today. Time to get the rake. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending it here in a moment here, because I kind of want to get something to eat. Because my plans for Canada Day were ruined because of the weather. But, you know, hey, I had fun being here, though. You know what? Like, I didn't mind streaming today. It was actually fun. Yep, I'd rather them swing for the fences and miss completely. Yep. Yeah, no, I hear you on that. But, yeah, no, like I said, I don't, like, you know, it's fine. I said, like, yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it the day before? No, it was the day before. Yeah, it was my last stream. And I said, oh, I'm gonna stream next on Saturday. But then I forgot that it was, like, freaking, Canada Day. Hey, what's up, Alex Miggy? Oh, by the way, dude, I did watch that music video there that you, like, helped out with. It was cool. I liked it. It was definitely, like, I liked the animations you did. Also, the song was good, too. Although, of course, I'm not gonna lie, the parts with Johnny singing were my favorite, because, you know, he's my favorite singer ever, but, but I still liked it, though. Just wanted to mention that real quick, because I don't think I ever got back to you on that. The PS2 library is arguably goated. Damn straight it is. And then the fact this isn't even, like, everything, too. This is just, like, shit I have. There's so much, like, goodness out there. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, other, because I do have a couple other, like, games I have, but, like, I don't, like, you know, like, have them, like, shown on there. Just realized Canada Day is 3 days apart from 4th of July. Yeah. Yeah, Canada Day. Yeah, the fact that, like, that Canada and US became a country, like, so close together is kind of crazy to me. What's Raging Blades? I haven't heard of that one. That was a game that was only in Japan and Europe. We actually didn't get Raging Blades. It's like a 3D arcade beat 'em up, similar to, what is it similar to? Kind of like Fighting Force. It's kind of like that. And it's actually, like, it's pretty alright. I mean, it's nothing, like, amazing, but it's, like, decent, you know, for what it is. Splattermaster looks fun. Yeah, Splattermaster's, that one's also, like, another, like, okay game. You know, for simple series standards, it is probably one of the best games that they put out, but, as a game of its own, yeah, it's fine. It's charming. It has charm to it. Like, that's something I can appreciate about weird off-the-wall games like that, is that they have a lot of weird charm to them that, like I said, I feel like we're, like, really missing in today. But you have the frickin' legendary Kupasaning. Yes, we do. And the fact that it's always first just makes me laugh. But, yeah, anyways, as always, I thank you all for stopping by. I'm going to be getting out of here in a moment. And, yeah, no, like I said, it was fun. It was fun to just hang out with you all and, you know, talking some shit on, like, random stuff, you know. It's always a good time. Like I said, like, you guys are always, good about stuff, you know? Like, that's why I'm so thankful that, you know, like, I at least have, like, people that enjoy listening in and, you know, taking part of, like, that give a shit about what I have to say, you know? It always feels good. We're missing arcade experiences, not roguelike grinds. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah. I mean, there are still some cool, like, arcade games that do come out every now and again, but yeah, I feel like you don't hear about them that much, though. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take